who will get in here. Let's see who we can get in this evening. How are you doing, Major? How's your day been so far? I did get your message. Appreciate that on the stuff that we're been talking about. Oh. Always takes a moment or two, so I'm gonna grab something to drink. All right. What's up, BBL? It's my jersey. It's a Moroccan soccer jersey. That's what I got going today. David, how are you? Trying a new setup, so just seeing if I can drop this down a little bit. I think that might work. Malcolm, what's going on? That might work. Whew. David, how's your day been? Fantastic. Love to hear it. Malcolm, how about you? BBL, appreciate your feedback on the video, on the track kid. Got it. Got a good message out of that. Thank you, David. Looks clear. Yes, I'm using a whole new different ring light. So trying to see how this works, seeing if this works any better. Fantastic, Ricky. How are you doing? How's the family? How's your shoulder feeling? No sweat. What's going on, Connor? It is no sweat. I'm in the recliner. I might even be able to like kick the feet up. So we're doing good today. Life is good. How's everybody doing? Connor, how's things on your end? The no sweat live chat. Absolutely. Trying to drop it down just a touch. There we go. See if that gives me a little bit better. There we go. There we go. I don't know if any of you guys saw the video, but there's a video I put out yesterday. It was basically on a young sprinter staring down another sprinter that is accomplished, and just the levels of disrespect. And I was talking about young athletes really need to be guided better by their parents and their coaches. So there's some comments on that, but it was some interesting feedback, that's for sure. A lot of people thought that it was just being too sensitive to say that. D nice, we are resting. Betty M. Yes, this is the no. This is we're gonna call this the no sweat live chat. So no sweat is regarding no sweat as in no exercise, and it's no sweat because it's easy to sit down and talk with y'all. Absolutely. I like that armchair discussions as well. Absolutely. Great health and spirits. Loving it. Loving it. What do we got for regarding exercises and health? Absolutely. What's going on? Heroic with me, something different. Shoulder is sore still, Ricky. Man, sorry to hear that. Eldest, how are you doing? D, nice. Yes, we're getting a little bit of rest, guys. We've had some fantastic workouts. That shoulder workout plus the 100 push-ups. Then next this morning, I believe it was another 100 push-ups. We got some squats in, all that. This coming from a man who never takes a day off. We had day this morning. We had 334 in a row, 334 days in a row. Happy life, first time with the shirt on. All right. Well, I hope it wins approval. Hope it goes well. All right. Fantastic, Eldest. Chilling. I appreciate it, guys. This is all of this is nothing without you guys. That's the whole thing. You're relaxing. I am P. What's going on? Good to see you. The green looks good on you. Yeah, guys, we're just chilling today. We got our work in this morning, and sometimes we need that. So when we talk about uh, Ricky's shoulder. We've had Ellie has a knee problem. Like we all get something. So sometimes we need to just like chill out. And sometimes the important part is to not overwork ourselves so we get to that injured point. Sometimes that's the part that can break us down quicker than not. And as always, we still get 2 claps for the 10 likes. We appreciate that. D Nice, first time seeing me sitting. Is it shocking? Is it shocking that I'm not walking in place? Happy life. You're a good motivation. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Guys, who has highlights from your last 12 to 24 hours? What's your day been like? What has your day been like? Connor, happy life, D Nice, Ricky. Ricky, I'm sorry to hear about the shoulder, but I'm glad it's not worsening. At least we're not finding out that there's like diminished feel or tingling sensation or that there's a growing bruise or something like that. So I'm glad to see that. Roscoe, what is up? What is up? That is up. December Mutumba. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Roscoe. But run it back, my friend. Run it back. Welcome back in. Major, how are you doing? Yeah, Dikembe Mutombo, rest in peace, I believe. Didn't I believe Dikembe Mutombo passed. Or am I passing on misinformation? Rebecca, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing today? Alberto, hey dude, relaxing, bro. Peace, absolutely. Got some quality before and after photos for the cleaning business. I didn't know you had a cleaning business. We got to find more things out about the folks in our chat. Tell us more about that, Connor. Would love to see that. Love to see what you got going on, Rebecca. Love to see you here. We appreciate it when you come in. Could be worse, yeah. For sure, no pain meds. Okay. Are you doing anything like heat and ice treatment for that, Ricky? Got a new job, Rebecca. Congrats. 2 claps for that. Rebecca, what is the new job? Can you tell us what the new job is? David, fantastic. Love it. Love it that you guys can interact with each other in the chat. Loving it. I want to hear about Rebecca's new job. I want to hear about Connor's cleaning business at the nursing house. You know what? Thank you for that. And we got to start thanking people for their occupations beyond just military and first responders and police and stuff like that. We got to start thanking people. That is a thankless job. It's probably underpaid and underappreciated. Same thing with teachers. Guys, if you're contributing in a positive way to society, give somebody their thanks. Just like we have Vince King doing his on the road trucking. So thank you for that, Rebecca. That is fantastic. Taking care of somebody's family is important. Ice and some Tiger Balm. Best darn guy on YouTube. Hit that like and sub it up. Appreciate you, Ricky. BBL came back. What did I say about my shirt? I believe it's a Moroccan soccer jersey. My brother got it for me years ago, and this is just like one of the crown jewels of my jersey collection. I've got a bunch of jerseys, a lot of stuff I don't wear anymore, because all those Mitchell and Ness, the throwbacks and all that stuff. So this is one that I will continue to rock though, for sure. Ricky, do you have a heating pad where you can do like some heat, get the blood into it, and then maybe some ice to keep it there? Tiger Balm is good stuff though. And sometimes it's tough because sometimes you might want to look into the just like a pain med or at least ibuprofen, maybe take some swelling out. That might help the discomfort. Raw Dog, I'm just human. I am human. Are you from Brazil, Raw Dog? Welcome to the chat. Feel free to hit the subscribe. Hey, this is part of our community, and we're just doing a chat today, but most of the time we're working out. Henry, do you remember? What's going on, Henry? How are you doing? Connor, I recently started cleaning windows and gutters. Nice. I've been doing work on my house and my neighbors to sharpen my skills. I plan to scale this up and touch on junk removal very soon. Yes, there we go. A man with a plan. Absolutely, Connor. Is this stuff that you're going to be putting on the channel? Are we going to be able to see this? I would love to see that. Nisi Poo, what's going on? What's going on, Nisi? Welcome, welcome. Henry, you're doing fantastic. I love to hear that. How much can I bench? Ooh, that's a great question. I haven't benched in a long time, but let me just take a moment to say, guys, we're at 21 in the chat, 21 likes. First of all, 2 claps, but 21 over 21 is 1 as a fraction. So we are united right now. But Henry, every once in a while, I will go into the gym and I will like throw on 225 on the bench. If I can hit that 3 or 4 times, I feel like I'm doing okay. But I don't max anymore. I don't max on like any stuff anymore. I just don't need to know. I'll figure it out if my adrenals really kick in and I need to figure out how strong I am. Jesus, hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás? Coach, what's going on? Can't stay, but wanted to show love. We want to show love back. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Rebecca got married yesterday. What? Whoa, hey. I don't know. Is there a marriage song? What is the married song? I don't know if there's a married song. So if it was your birthday, I'd know what to sing, but I don't know about that. Henry says, how old are you? My mom died yesterday. Sorry to hear about that. And Henry, we are ageless. BBL is absolutely right, guys. We say ageless. If you didn't know how old you were, how old would you be? For sure. And that way you don't let a number dictate in your mind or in society that you're too old or too young. If it's not illegal and you're not hurting people or yourself, definitely. Got a baby boy on the way. Hey, nice. Congrats. Anna, why you look like Speed's grandpa? Hey, I'll take it, Anna. I'll take it. I just did a video on I Show Speed as well, where he, I don't know if you saw this one, Anna, where he was walking through the restaurant and the lady gave him the middle finger. So I did a reaction to that one. So feel free to check it out. Go to the community section of this channel. First of all, hit the subscribe, but we'd love to have you. Love to have you. Indeed. Connor, becoming licensed and insured, I will push out the business name, start a YouTube account mainly due to the organization. And the second reason is the monetary side of it. Yeah. And you know what? I love watching stuff like that. So if you can get yourself set up with like, especially like junk removal, and then you're like breaking down the stuff that you're getting. Oh, I'm there. I am there, Connor. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. Is that how it goes, Ricky? I don't know the rest of the words. Come on, Rebecca, you should have invited me. I could have done the worm in the middle of the dance floor. That's what we need is BBL is available for engagement. Bar mitzvahs, a bris, a wedding, you name it, graduations, all of that stuff. If you want BBL to come do the worm at your function, we gotta get you set up, BBL. that worked, Ricky. There we go. Screedily D in the house. What's going on, Scree? Yeah, guys, if you want BBL, but here's the thing. I'm worried for BBL's scholarship and his eligibility in college. So you're gonna have to do this for free until you maybe like get out. Then you can start doing it. But we can't have you getting paid copious amounts of money for doing dance moves at people's functions, because college isn't going to like that. I will still use this channel for my personal to push out motivational, inspirational content. Fantastic. Sharing your family life on here. Oh man, I'm pretty guarded about my family because you see how the trolls behave here. You've seen, I don't know, Connor, if you were here when somebody was trying to dox me and put my personal information out. That's the only problem is you can catch enemies just like that and you didn't do anything. So sometimes I'm extremely cautious about that. So I would just say be careful with names, information, locations. You see how I kind of do it. So you just kind of got to work from a very secure space, but I think you got it. It is a lot to think about, David, for sure. William says you should be. I should be which what, William? I should be. Patty, what's going on? Rebecca, you can come to the wedding. Oh, is that for me or for BBL? Who gets the invite? Patty, what's good? How are you doing, my friend? Should be guarded about the fam. Absolutely, William. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody has either a nickname or an alias or something. Information's too easy. You're absolutely right, William. And Connor, it is a lot to think about. So just figure out how you want to structure that. I think we're connected on Instagram as well. So if you want to inbox me, we can talk further about that. I'm not perfect at it, but I can certainly tell you all the things that I've done. And a lot of it you guys see anyways. Patty, I'm doing fantastic. Ooh, I can come. Yeah, yes. I would, yes. I would show up to a wedding. I have no problem pulling up. And BBL, you are not my plus one because you are not going to do the worm at somebody's function and have me looking wild. Raving, what's going on? How's the family? How's the family? David, it is. And especially when it's people that you know. We knew these people, David. We knew them. You can't, and that's probably, and is that why they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer? But in the case when it's your friends doing it, shouldn't they have been closer? Connor, absolutely my pleasure. We want to keep everybody safe. We want to keep everybody safe. Raving, I appreciate that. I got my jersey on, got my Morocco. I think it's Morocco. Let me see. Or maybe it's Cameroon. That's what it is. Cameroon. Trinity and Savannah Gaming. Hi, can I have mod? I promise I'm good. I come to your live every day and you never notice me. Trinity, you'd have to be here every day. Have you started off hitting the subscribe? And then we would need to be able to contact you on Instagram. We do it pretty thoroughly here. We do things pretty thorough here. And we got some of the best in the business. We got Major, we got Aoife, we got Boogie, we got Andrew Baby. Trinity, you subbed. Okay, fantastic. Do you have stuff on your channel as well that we can return the support? David, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Plus, it's your birthday. All right. How old are you today, if you don't mind me asking? We say ageless here. So I would always tell you ageless if you ask me how old I am, but some people don't mind saying. So fantastic. No, BBL, I'm just giving a shout out to the mods. Just giving a shout out. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Trinity or Savannah who are gaming. Happy birthday to you. 46. Hey, nice job. What is the secret to happiness and longevity in your lifetime, Trinity and Savannah? Ricky, how long do you think level 4 shoulder might last? Whew. As I start seeing the results and sticking with working out. You got to be very careful with that. I would keep it in a sling. I would try to keep it as immobile as possible. Rebecca, ready for the baby boy. How soon are you? When are you due? How far are you? I heard Price talk about not counting B days and feeling younger over time. Price, who's Price, William? Grade 4 AC separations are pretty serious, man. It could be months, and a lot of times surgery and rehab is needed. Definitely worth seeing an ortho sooner than later. Yep. Hey, for your birthday, if you have a birthday party, exactly. Oh, William said Prince. Yeah, stop. We gotta stop worrying about like numbers and stuff. Rebecca or Savannah, yes. BBL is offering to come to your birthday party and do the worm, those old school breakdancing moves. Fred, what's going on? Frozen cornfields. How is the weather, Fred? How are you feeling today? Are you able to get out of the house? I remember for a period of time, it looked like you were going to be snowed in. I don't really celebrate my birthday anymore. I'm getting old. Oh, you were just in your prime. You're just in your prime. You got this. Old is just going to be a state of mind. I've met some old teenagers who just feel like they're not doing as much. Get up and move around, Trinity. You are more than welcome to join us every morning, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. We get a live workout in so you can join the community, move the body a little bit, see if you start feeling a little more spry. We got it. Ha, what's going on? Cannon is in the house. What's going on? Absolutely. We are definitely getting some relaxation. I got the feet propped up too. I'm in the easy chair. We're slouched back a little bit. Oh, it is plush. It feels good. Feels good, Cannon. I can't deny. I can't deny. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing this evening? The family came to the wedding. Nice. When was the wedding? It was yesterday. Did I get it right? The wedding was yesterday. I will do it, but I would just have to set the alarm because I wake up late sometimes. No worries. Again, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. I'm not sure what part of the world you're in, but if you can just do like the measurements on when you would need to arrive, that's fantastic. And most of the time we would be working out right now, 5:30 in the evenings. But we're gonna chill out today. We're just gonna do this. I think it's our third time doing, or maybe this is the fourth time doing the No Sweat live chat. So you're more than welcome. Hey, tonight, Elders nor Boogie cannot lock you out now. Fantastic. I know I'm in the house, right? BBL says Central 5:30. BBL, is that what you're on, Central? Chilling with Vincent. I like the name of that. I like chilling with Connor. Like, yes, it's got a vibe, doesn't it? Just chilling. Anytime you hear chilling, you immediately know there's going to be some good vibes here. We're just relaxing. Chase says, Jesus loves you. Okay. Well, do you love us enough to hit the subscribe, Chase? We'd love to have you. Feel free to hit the subscribe, join our community. All we ask is you respect yourself, respect everybody else in the chat, and we got no issues. It really does, man. You picked a name. Do you have a name for your business, or can you give that out yet? I understand if you can't for the gutters. Have to go. My cousin's housewarming party. Okay. Hey, tell your cousin. Feel free to jump in as well, Trinity. Go tell your family. Go tell your family. Absolutely. I'll hit the like though. Okay. Chase, no worries. I appreciate the like. Guys, we're almost at 30. Well, we're almost at 30 likes, so we get another couple claps when we get to 30, and we're just hanging out. Chase, how are you doing? Do you do any exercises, any working out? Matthew, what's going on? From Ireland. Yes, indeed. Indeed, brother. How are you today? How's the family? I have to keep that to myself until I get the legal set. I can DM you on Instagram. I like it. This is a man with a plan, guys. Chilling with Connor should be giving us a lot of inspiration right now for the things that he is putting into play, things that he's actually practicing before he goes into practice. That's awesome. He's working on his own house. The neighbors are benefiting from it, and that's going to be a fantastic way to get like business just right off the bat when they see that. So keep it going, man. Keep it going for sure. Matthew, we would need to be in touch on Instagram. And then we do have like some other folks that have put in to be mods. So right now I can't just like bada bing, make somebody a mod, but we'd definitely love to have you. You're here. You kind of know the vibes. You know what we like. Get off the internet, you old geezer. LOL Bird is back. LOL Bird, you must have not found your father to talk to because you're back here. You're back here with us. You might as well just hit the subscribe. Might as well just hit the like while you're here. LOL Bird. My goodness. Diana, the warrior, is in the house. LOL Bird, have a fantastic day. You got 86,000 seconds to think about it. Yeah, Matthew. If you're on IG and stuff like that, for sure. William, we're just sitting here and relaxing, and this is what they do. This is what they do, William. They come for us. I'm just sitting here having a sip of some chai tea with coconut water and lemon and talking with you guys, and here they come. Here they come. Get off the internet, you old geezer. I thought it was the old people that were supposed to be yelling, like, get off my lawn, you dang kids. Noah, what's going on? Noah, have you hit the subscribe? Have you hit the like? We appreciate you. We appreciate you. I don't mind giving shout outs, but we would definitely like to, get some support in return. Haters gonna hate. I'm telling you, William. Ah, man. Badger's in the house. What's going on? Bird, fly off and go look for your father. BBL giving smoke. Take that with you. Take that with you. All right. No, we appreciate the like and subscribe, and bang, bang. We're at 30 likes, just like that. 30 likes. Malcolm, bang. Yes, indeed. That's a great emoji. Just that finger point, like you the man. No, you the man. No, you the man. All right. Here we go. Aquaflow, you should watch the Lopez versus Stevenson card today. Good action. Aquaflow looking good in green. How are you doing today? And what is Lopez versus Stevenson? Is that MMA? Is that boxing? What's going on? What is stronger than hate? I'm going to go with love. I think love cancels hate. Can I put my IG name on here? Just Matthew, I'm on the same name, Impact Athletics Association, and there's descriptions in the link. There's or links in the description, so you can just link straight to it. Malcolm says Ghost Energy Drink. What is Ghost Energy Drink? You're not giving that to the squirrels, are you? You're gonna have them going crazy in your neighborhood. Oh, you the man. Oh, you the man. Yes, indeed. I appreciate that. 35 likes over here, raving. Right on. Raven, have you been doing any more music sets? Any more music sets, or what do you got going on? Big fights tonight. Alexander Volkanovski. All right. Fantastic. Versus Diogo Lopez. Is that just boxing or is that UFC? Careful with those energy drinks, Malcolm. Yeah, for sure, guys. You didn't give them to the squirrels. Okay. Green Power Ranger, I will take it. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. How are you? How are you? Have you hit the subscribe? Have you hit the like? Here we go. Late night, son. Hey, welcome. Appreciate it. UFC Red Star giving us the snow, giving us the weather report. Loving it. Guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe, hit the like. AJR, love the content. We love having you here. We love having you here. Nothing to do. Sure did. We appreciate that. Guys, normally we'd be working out. We really would. But today we're just chilling out. But we got our workout in this morning. Today was 334 days in a row of at least getting those 100 push-ups in. But it's so much more. So guys, hit that subscribe. I promise you won't be disappointed. And it's free. So if worse comes to worse, you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. That's free too. Just a click of a button. Do you take rest days? Asking if someone is starting back working out. If you're starting back and you're not acclimated to it, take the rest days. And sometimes it's going to depend on what your goals are, what you want to accomplish. Are you coming back just from a long sedentary station? Are you coming back because there's medical conditions? If you had a physical condition. So there's a lot of reasons, but I don't take the rest days off because you guys see what we do and it doesn't really beat you up. So you can't repeat doing that workout even twice a day. And we have the luxury of doing this 1 hour at a time. Whereas if this was a laborious job, like some of you guys are out there shoveling snow, if you had to do that all day, that would wear you out. But we have the luxury of putting our own breaks in and saying when we're going to stop doing it. So I don't generally take the rest days because of that. We want to keep it going. What time Eastern do you train? I'd love to join you guys in the AM. AJR, fantastic. So 4:30 Mountain Standard Time, I think is 2 hours behind you. Is that what it is? 2 hours behind you? So it would be like 6:30 your time, AJR. Sports pajamas, designer suit. What's going on, Sosa? Is this what it looks like? Pajamas? Yeah, for sure, William. How are you on your? Are you just starting back? Is that why you're asking? Badger, what you expect here is normally, yeah, we're doing working out and chatting at the same time. This is a little bit different when we just sit down. I'm wondering if anybody's walking in place right now, just out of muscle memory. When life gives you lemon, yes, make lemonade or make lemon meringue, or you can even use that lemon to clean the things in your life as well. It's a great cleaning agent. There's so many good things to do with lemons. Absolutely, Malcolm. Absolutely. You got to do what you got to do. I think the continuous stepping add another element to the workouts. Red Star, it absolutely does. That is just extra calories that we're burning, and we're still pumping blood. So we're not taking a rest. Just let that really sink into your mind. How cool is that you get to work and move for an hour straight? And sometimes it doesn't feel like it because it's just walking. But how cool is that? How cool is that? So I appreciate you pointing that out. All right, let's see. AJR, my pleasure. Patty, I just went to another live and seen an Indian and white big guy sitting in a chair. So I immediately came back here. I'm going to have nightmares. Oh, kissing each other. Oh, I got you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We don't have that sort of stuff here. I can't compete with that. Ethan, what's going on? First week done, been sedentary for a few months. Was that just taking a break? Did you have like an injury or anything that you can share? I understand not everybody wants to share. Ethan did the challenge. What was the challenge, Ethan? Vincent, do you keep up with Mr. Beast games? I ask because I'm curious if you would apply for the chance at the is that $5 million prize? Ooh, what I've seen a couple of his things. It's really interesting stuff. Really interesting. Um, but I haven't watched a lot of it. I don't know about the $5 million prize. That sounds amazing though. William, that is fantastic. First week done. Patty says, "Yeah, bro, it was crazy." That sounds crazy, and yeah, I'm sorry that you had to see that. Malcolm, lime in the coconut. I got some coconut water, some chai tea, and lemon. I don't have lime though. William just got distracted. It happens. It definitely happens. So hopefully some things like just the simple workouts that we're doing, William, will even when we get distracted and busy, it's still something that we can implement into our lives. Guys, all we need is like really 20 minutes. And if you can do 20 minutes of like walking in place, plus throwing in like some squats and push-ups, you are fantastic. You are way ahead of the game. In 20 minutes, that's just like scrolling. 20 minutes is just setting your alarm just a little bit ahead to get up. So getting it in, applying tonight, fantastic. Okay, chilling. I got to see that. I got to see that. When someone date my to do 100 push-ups. I'm not sure what that means, Ethan. Help me out with that. But it sounds like you're doing 100 push-ups. How do I feel about Mr. Beast? I don't hate him. I don't love him. I do wish that the I saw like a candy bar of his or like some sort of protein bar or something. I saw it at the store the other day. I wish that it had way less sugar in it. I wish if he was doing these things that it's got to start putting out some stuff that's better for people. Most people doom scroll for an hour. Absolutely. When someone dares you to do 100 push-ups, you do 100 push-ups. Nice job, Ethan. Are you doing 100 push-ups like in a row, like unbroken, or are you doing 100 like you'll do 10 and rest and do another 10? How are you doing those? How are you doing those push-ups? Patty says strong versus smart. Spoilers. The previous winner of the Beast Games eliminated himself. How? Oh, I did watch the strong versus smart. I did watch that. Yeah, I watched that one. Ethan is doing 100 push-ups in a row. Whoo! You got me beat, Ethan. You got me beat. No joking. I can't do 100 push-ups in a row. I don't even know if I'm trying to do 100 push-ups in a row, but you got me, sir. Fantastic. Good on you. Good on you. What's going on, Major? Indeed. Yeah, guys, doom scrolling, it can suck you in really quick. You can go down that rabbit hole. So just think if you can just put 20 minutes aside, that's an episode on Netflix of a show. That's probably a couple videos that you might watch on YouTube. So yeah, by all means, get it in. That's what I've been on. Bike for 15, then push-ups. Nice. Squats, curls, circuits, nice. That's all you need. That is all you need. He handcuffed himself to give his friends a shot at 5 million. I saw that one. That's right. They were all in those little boxes at the end. I remember that. And then didn't the other guy trick the other guy? And because he handcuffed the other guy who got too close? Mr. Beast helps tons of communities and countries. Truly awesome. They actually just hired. Oh, why is my chat all over the place? Some folks that I know that are in construction field to help build communities. Nice. What are your thoughts on red light and blue light therapy? Tell me more about that, Red Star. I don't know enough about it. So tell me about that. Or sometimes we can have somebody else who knows about it. So definitely tell me about it. I will give my thoughts and opinions on it. And it might be something that I already know about. Devontae, hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope I'm as smart as Dr. Banner. So I appreciate that. If you hit the subscribe and the like, 2 claps, guys. We're at 40 right now. When the next episode of Strong versus Smart is coming, I have no idea. I didn't like the episode where the 2 brothers manipulated the lady in that cube on the first season. I'm not even that deep. I could not tell you. Lou Ferrigno, I know, right, Major? Yeah, if I look like Lou Ferrigno, that would be awesome. But that, like, Incredible Hulk, hopefully it's just because of the green. Hopefully it's just because of the green, because I've never seen, hey, Wagwan Mick, Rastafari, feeling Irie, man. What's going on, 66? Ethan, I'm doing fantastic. Patty says we were left on a cliffhanger because the guy with the $10 million coin flip got eliminated in a game and was about to handcuff himself. But Jimmy reminded the others that if he gets eliminated, okay, we're getting into some Mr. Beast stuff today. It's definitely a lesson. What's up, Uncle Charlie? Is this Mr. Ageless? You look so different. I appreciate that. How are you doing, Uncle Charlie? How are you doing? And did those modified burpees, have you given those a shot? How are those working? How's the family as well? Love to hear how you guys are doing when you come in on the chat. Micro 66, feel free to hit that subscribe, hit the like. We normally work out, but we are having a chill day today, but we go live every morning, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. Guys, tomorrow morning is going to be a quickie. We're going to get it in. Been doing them. I lost 10 pounds already. Fantastic, Uncle Charlie. 2 claps. Well done. Well done, guys. There's so much hard work paying off going on in these chats that you guys come back and share. It does my heart good. I really appreciate that. All right. Uncle Charlie, I don't have that bottle anymore. I don't have the bottle anymore. Red Star at Planet Fitness, the vibrating plates with the red lights. The same kind chiropractors use. They used it on me after an accident. Oh, okay. I don't know enough about that, but hey, if there's something therapeutic that's going to help people, I'm not mad at that for sure, Red Star. I like that. How's that been working for you, or how did it work for you? Ethan, thank you so much. All right. Let's talk about bands when you need them here. Yes, guys. Thank you, Major. Guys, the bands. We want to make sure that we have, if you can get a hold of some bands. We had somebody just found a full set at a thrift store. So if you have a Goodwill near you, go check it out. If you can spare the full price for a brand new set, Walmart has them. Look in the fitness section. Should be in a little box. I forget what the brand name is, but that's not important because they only carry one brand name now anyways. But you're going to get 5 bands in it. You're going to get some handles. You're going to get like some instructions on some things to do, but it's going to help us. So just like when we did the back day the other day, and I was using those bands that kept breaking on me, but we have the bands. So we want to be able to utilize those. Guys, bands, they travel easy and they give you just another dimension. It's not quite weightlifting, but it's a little more than body weight work. So plenty of places to use them. They're very functional, very versatile. So I think that it's something that you can definitely benefit from. So please try to get out, get yourself some bands because I don't want to have people left behind in the chats that can't do stuff because we don't have it. Yo, do you know King Von? What's going on? Be Crofty. How are you doing? Have you hit the subscribe and the like? Be Crofty, love to have you. Marcus Lucius in the house. Yes, it is Marcus Lucius. It is Cameroon. Absolutely. Good eye, my friend. Good eye. Fantastic. Marcus, I love it. Salute. Uncle Charlie, that was the first time I had bought that in years. So you got nothing to worry about. I'm not a regular consumer of like protein drinks and things like that. Even the home powders that you can buy at the store. I haven't picked anything up from that probably in about 6 months. I think the last time I was doing the protein shakes was maybe like July or August. What's going on, Basic Benji? How are you doing? How are you doing today, Basic? Fantastic. Love to see you guys in here. Cameroon is my 3rd favorite international soccer team. Nice. Yeah, my brother got me this jersey years ago, and it's just a banger. It is just a banger. I love this jersey. So it's got nobody's name on the back. It's just the team one, but I rock this. I will rock this one heavy for sure. Basic, how are you doing? Marcus, how are you doing? Where are you at? Are you back home? Are you on the road? What is new? What do you got going on? Be Crofty, where are you at? Thoughts on after our push-up challenge? Basic Benji doing good. Thanks for asking. How's the day going? Bananas, what's going on? Okay, sorry to hear about that. Sorry to hear about your grandma. Hopefully That is your way of saying colon rectal cancer, and that's a serious thing. So please take it serious if she actually did pass. There we go. But doesn't sound like you're serious. Um, so yeah, I don't know, man. And that's kind of a crazy thing to say. Hopefully your grandma isn't afflicted with something. Like, don't put karma out there, guys. Don't put things out there. Just trying to be funny. Patty says it's up to a couple now. They want to get rid of the guy. Okay. Let's see. Marcus is in Memphis. Nothing booked current, but waiting to hear back about a few gigs. Nice. Major, we said the push-up challenge. Which push-up challenge? Which push-up challenge? Are we talking about Ethan's push-up challenge or just our challenge to keep doing them every day? Oh, what's our next challenge? That's a good question. What kind of challenges would we want to see? Some of your thoughts? 365. Yeah. That just amazing to do the math on that. What is it going to be? 365,000 push-ups or something to that magnitude? That's just an amazing number on top of everything else. But I don't know. Push-ups are easy, weighted too. There you go. Push-ups are easy. And if you need to do more with them, slow your push-ups down. Pause on those. There's many ways to make a push-up harder. Big Mel, what's going on? How are you doing? That's a great question, Major. That is a great question. I don't know. Do we add like squats to it or something like that? We've been doing the squats, but that's been sporadic. But the push-ups will always be part of I guess, just the lexicon of everything. It's just, I don't know. I feel like the push-up is just a staple of exercise. It did. It did. This is how we met Major, is we intersected while we were just doing the push-ups. Absolutely. And here we are, guys. 334. I mean, we're 20 something days away. 20 something days away from hitting a year of going live. I'm about to go make a protein shake. Okay, have a fantastic day. What are you going to put in that protein shake before you leave, Patty? Let us know. What do you put in your protein shake? I would love to know what you guys got going on. Big Mel, how are you doing? Where are you coming to us from? Slow reps, pause at the hardest point, add weight over time, track reps like leveling up, consistency beats equipment. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. Not that I'm condoning it, but you see people incarcerated, they're masters of push-ups and burpees and all sorts of calisthenics. Alexia, what's going on with the tacos? How are you doing? All right. Zeke Kelly. Okay. If that's what you got, my friend, if that's what you got, you should really go say that to your mother and explain exactly what that means. Explain exactly what that means, my friend. There you go. Indeed. Take it somewhere else. Take it somewhere else. There you go. I'm on a diet, no tacos. Hey, that's fantastic. I'm not mad at that. I put creatine in the Ghost Oreo protein powder in my milk. There you go. Nice job, Patty. Fair enough. Time to cook up 2.5 pounds of chicken and vegetables. Ooh, you are going in. You are going in. That is a hearty meal. Thank you so much for that, Major. Zeke thought they were being clever. Zeke thought they were being clever. That's okay. No tacos, such an evil diet. Alexia, how's the diet been going? Have you been getting any exercise in as well? What's been going on with all of that? Love to hear when people are doing stuff like that. Love to hear it. And hopefully you're still able to join us every once in a while, just kind of chill out. I do not consume powdered protein or creatine. I was doing protein shakes and creatine over the summer, and then when it ran out, I just stopped. What I wanted to see is if there was like the benefits for the brain and stuff like that. I don't know that I felt it, but yeah, I don't have any powdered creatine. That was definitely part of the summer experimentation. It had been maybe like years and years before I'd had that. I can't say that I really did. It's kind of hard to measure. Like, I think with, especially if you're looking for the brain function, how hydrated are we on a regular basis? What kind of nutrients? What kind of rest am I getting? Things like that would have to be a huge part of like a stable part of what's going on to add something like that to see if I noticed a difference. Connor, for sure. For sure. I can't say for sure that I noticed a difference, but it's just one of those things. So I'm good with just being, I guess, all natural, if you will. It's just one of those things. Nothing hard, nothing wrong when people do take it. Um, but I also heard, about the water weight and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm just not one of those where they're like, oh, you have to put just so much in. So absolutely. Hey, Kumar, what's going on? I'm in the US. I'm in the US. Where are you, Kumar? Connor, absolutely. Everything would have to be completely controlled. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you are all over the place or you're not sleeping properly or things like that, it is very hard to say if something is helping you in a cognitive sense. And what is it? Iowa. Hey, fantastic. Kumar, have you hit the subscribe? Have you hit the like? We'd love to have you part of our community. We go live every day, do a workout 4:30 Mountain Standard Time every morning. So it's about 6:30 your time. Yeah, that's a tough one, Connor, for sure. I don't feel much physical difference when I take creatine either, but I get a mental boost for sure. Feelings of sadness, whatever, seem to go away. Nice. Nice. That's fantastic. Hey, Kumar, thank you so much. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the subscribe. We, again, every day and more. Normally we'd be working out right now, but we're just taking a rest day. We're a rest evening because we already got a workout in this morning. So, Marcus, good information. Good information. Um, it's tough because what is it? You got to have slept 8 hours or more for 3 days in a row to be considered fully functional. So that would never be me. So it would be tough to say if I'm not like really leveled out. If I'm getting any benefits from something like the creatine and the protein powder. I like the flavor. I'm sure it was doing something for me, but the fact that I can find that much protein in the yogurt and the cottage cheese, it's just an expenditure I don't need to have, and it's also coming from a source that's probably not as manufactured in some capacity. I want to say creatine has helped me. Okay. I was taking pre-workout, and boy, that had me feeling super confident every day, more than I normally did. Pull Up Ken is in the house. Pull Up Ken, what's going on? Mr. Good Money himself. What's going on? Hey, good to see you, man. I love to see it. Love to see Ken doing it. Yes, Pull Up Ken for the win. Chilling. Yeah, the pre-workout will definitely put you on the moon. If I was going to do a pre-workout, I would just have like a strong cup of coffee or something like that. That would get me going. That would ramp me up where I wouldn't have to worry necessarily about like a jitter or anything else. So yeah, pre-workout for sure. For sure. Pull Up Ken, how have you been? How have you been? Things are looking fantastic on the channel. How's the growth going? How are you? How's the family? How's the kids? I wish a cup of coffee would do it for me. Yeah, I keep it pretty low, pretty level when it comes to that low levels. So coffee definitely will do it for me. And it doesn't get me like super wired, but I can just tell like, okay, I'm a little bit more alert. I'm a little bit more alert. People are like, why are your eyes all wide? Because I had some coffee. I had some coffee. Brother Ken, indeed. Bow. Oh, Ken, how has everything been? I'm just listening to people outside. Yes, get that coffee. Get that coffee. Problem is like then it's like you get the coffee in, but then coffee's like a diuretic, so you don't want to get to the gym and then have to go hit one of the stalls because you had the coffee. So there's there's stuff for everything. Ken, doing pretty good lately. Thanks for asking. The family as well. I show them you're live. I tell my son I'm trying to stay consistent like your brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Ken. Thank you so much. You were doing your thing. You were doing your numbers. I'm seeing the you're doing really well with the thumbnails. I'm like, look at this man go. Look at Ken go with those. Those look cool. Those look cool. You're definitely adding another wrinkle to the page, to the channel, and it's going to pay off. And you have the charisma, you have the drive, you have the consistency, you have the ethic to be able to do that. So good money. Hashtag good money. That is if there's a catchphrase, it is pull up Ken for the win. Good money. The pre-workout I take will keep you at the gym for 2+ hours. Darrell is in the house. We got Big Texas in the house. Carson is back. Carson's doing bricks. Nice. Doing brick setups right now. Fantastic. Ken, anytime. Anytime. And good to be connected on Instagram as well. Guys, if you haven't seen Pull Up Ken's channel, check him out. Check out Pull Up Ken. Chilling, yes. Hashtag good money. Absolutely. Boogie, we are inside today. We are inside. Let's see what you were don't yesterday. I don't know what that means, Carson. Help me out. Help me out with that. Boogie, what's going on? Chosen says she loves me. She loves me not. I love her. Okay. All right. Well, lucky person. It's always good to be loved. It's always good to be loved. It's a blessing to have somebody who loves you. So, Chosen Law, hopefully that person understands and appreciates that. Oh, what I was doing yesterday? No, hey, that's fantastic. Doing the bricks. Yes. Yes, tell her that you love her, little Billy Joel. Do I drink shakes? I make my own shakes, bad gamer, good gamer. I make my own shakes. So my protein shake is cottage cheese and yogurt because both of those have about 17 grams of protein per serving. So I'll use that. Banana. I threw in broccoli the other day and some blueberries. Fire. Don't be dissuaded by the broccoli. Yo, champ, I did 100 Navy SEALs in under 20 minutes. Whoa. What's going on? Saf. Woo, that's fantastic. Little Draco, no, I never have in my life. I never have. Can you believe it? And nobody believes me when I tell them that, but I do not. I never have. Never have. I don't have anything against it or people who do, but major, yeah. Oh, got a little gnat here. Darrell is 49. I might call that fair, Major. I might call it fair. Good question. Carson says, "Can I be a mod, guys? If you want to be mods, first of all, we need you to be over 18, and secondly, we would need you to be available on Instagram as well." Intro says, whoa, what's happening here? The man is indoors and wearing a shirt. What did I miss? We're just chilling. We're just chilling today. This is the No Sweat live chat. So every once in a while, we're going to throw this in the wrinkle because intro, everybody's been working so hard. And so sometimes we just need to have like that chill out moment and really just get to like enjoy each other's company. Major says, why is the mod job so popular? Because of you, Major. Because of you. You're an inspiration. 50 likes, guys. I will make her a sword user as well. What is that, Chosen? What am I missing? Simba says, Wagwan. What's going on, bruv? Wagwan. Everyone wants to be a mod, Major. It's in the air. Absolutely. Sometimes I dream that he is me because I want to be like Major. There we go. I have some amazing photos of flying saucers that I took. Right on, Darrell. I'll be needing a mod soon. I train live daily. Nice. What times are you going live? I'd like to know. We can definitely check it out. Major, you already knew. Major already knew. Salute, Major. Absolutely. Everybody wants to join the team. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm a swordsman, so I will get her a sword so she can be a swordswoman. You know, like cowboy girl. Nice. Is that like a shield maiden kind of sort of thing, Chosen Law? Carpe, what's going on? Bam. Indeed. Carson says, I'm fitting dono. I don't know what dono is. I don't know what dono is. Let's tap that heart emoji to the right. Let's flood the screen. Oh, is that you? Is that you sending up the love? Yeah, indeed. I love that. I love when seeing that going up. Hit that love, guys. We appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, if you around 2 p.m., okay. Carson's going to do the donation. Okay. Yeah. Guys, you can leave donations in the super chat. You can leave it as a gift. You can send it to, there is a Venmo page as well, page as well that's in the description if you just want to send it directly. So, plenty of ways to donate for sure. Eastern Standard Time. Ossoff, where are you at again? If you don't mind, if you don't say, if you didn't already tell us, where are you at? Just so I can kind of think like Eastern Standard Time. Okay, let me click that in 2 p.m. That would be what 4 p.m. here. I'm finna is even more southern way of saying fixing to, as in this person's about to go do something. Absolutely. I dated a girl from Texas a long time ago. She'd say finda, and she would make fun of me for not being able to say it. Corey, what's going on? Just checking in. Good to see you. It is nice and cozy here, Corey, for sure. We've earned it. We've earned that ability to kick our feet up for sure. Carson, you are central. And also if it's Eastern. So yeah, I think that's 2 hours. 2 hours might be 3. But yeah, definitely want to check that out. Please do me a favor, Asif. Leave me a comment on any video on the channel besides this live. So that way I can check you out. Otherwise, I'm going to forget once the live ends, and it's hard to go back and dig people up. You know how that is when you got to go back and search through a live. Tuning in from Minneapolis. Oh my goodness, how are things in Minneapolis? How's the weather? Ossoff is serious. Okay, loving that. I gotta check that out, guys. I don't not check things out because I don't want to. Sometimes it's just I go from one thing to the next, and then before I know it, it's time to get back to our live. So I will try to drop in on your channels and see and leave a little comment like on some of the shorts. Got to sub already. Okay, we'll make sure we sub back for sure. Carson, are you outside in the snow? It's 18 degrees and will snow tomorrow. Whew. Man, are you guys going to get a big downfall, or are you going to be able to function, or is that like a snow in sort of thing, like where you're going to be stuck indoors? I fortunately only remember snow from being a little kid, and haven't had to deal with it since. You were inside. Okay. Well, sounds like at least you're not that cold. You might be cold because it's snowing, but sounds like being indoors isn't too bad. Full moon tonight. Ooh, nice. Nice. I can see the sun going down from where I'm sitting. I've got a lovely view that just goes straight to my porch, straight out, and I can see the sun going down. Don't let the sun go down on me. Don't let the sun. Carson, you live in a box truck. Okay, I understand. Do you have any sweaters, any blankets, anything that you can put on? Swordsmen get cold but never freeze. Oof. Man, I would be frozen. Trying to pull a sword out in cold weather, I'd be like, oh, fingers. I remember when I almost ate yellow snow. I don't remember that, and I'm glad. All right. Carson, yeah, if you can, yeah, throw on a sweater or something. Throw on a sweater. All right, Ossoff. Have a fantastic day. We appreciate you dropping by. Congrats on knocking down those Navy SEALs. I've never done a Navy SEAL in my life. One last piece about Mr. Beast. There's a current $100,000 sweepstakes. Don't miss out. It closes 3/31. No purchase necessary. Okay, Mr. Beast should be paying you just for this, Connor. He should be paying you for that. I remember making the yellow snow. I don't think I've ever made yellow snow. I think I always went inside. I was a wee little lad. I was a little kid. Carson, the freeze face. Freeze face. Freeze face. This is the No Sweat, Brandon. How are you doing? I saw one of the shorts you took the fall the other day. Way to work it out though. Way to work it out. That is really like going in. That is going in. How are you? Fantastic. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Yeah, this is the no sweat. We're just going to sit and chit chat tomorrow morning. We'll be back at it. Tomorrow morning is going to be a quickie. We're going to get that 30 minutes in. Sometimes it goes a little bit longer, but we're really going to try to get down to it. Cloud, what's going on? We're just chilling today. Normally we get the workout in, but we're just relaxing today. We got a workout in this morning. So just so there's no misunderstandings, we still got something in today. 334 days in a row. You should work out with elephants at your local zoo. That's interesting. What kind of workouts would you do with an elephant? Snow cream, says greedily. Okay, you got lights tonight. Fantastic. What is snow cream? I've never heard of snow cream. What do you work? Cloud, what does that mean? What do you work? Chosen says run. You can run with elephants? I didn't realize that. Snow ice cream. Is that just I don't know, is that snow with sugar or something? What is that? What are you mixing into that? I've never heard of that. Major says I'll pass, right? I've never heard of that. Ice cream made from snow. Huh. Oh, no running with 20 tons. Yeah, I don't know. Running with elephants. That's crazy. Parents used to feed us snow ice cream. Yeah, you guys, you're not faster than an elephant. I don't think I want to try that. You put a bowl outside in the snow, let it fill up, add sugar, vanilla, and stir. Whoo! Interesting. Major one trip. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, and Bar may not know the difference, so I'm not taking that chance. Vanilla and sugar. Never heard of that. That sounds amazing. Chosen says Tarzan would be disappointed in you, Major. At least he'll be alive to know Tarzan is disappointed. Boogie, I've never seen an elephant featured workout, but I did see someone do pull-ups over the tiger enclosure. That's wild behavior. Yeah, that's nah. That's who let them do that? Who even lets them do that? You should try yummy yummy in my tummy. Can't believe I just read that out loud. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. But it doesn't snow here, so I don't know what I would do. Like there's nothing for me to do. You'll be fine, just don't smell like peanuts. Whew. Boy, I don't know. You get it, yeah, an elephant? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Brandon, have you ever had this snow ice cream that they're talking about? They paid the zookeepers 30 grand. No. Aiden got 6 inches of snow. Aiden, are you going to have snow ice cream? I need to know if everybody else has had it. Some major. P says you're blessed. Life is beautiful. Brandon, I've never heard of it either. Off grid, I've never heard of it. So, I mean, we learn something new every day. What do you do like when it hails? Do you just make like freezer pops or something, or like what do you do with that? Make like jawbreakers? Just quickly roll it in sugar. Who has snow ice cream? I don't. It was back in the open days. There we go. Maybe really never thought of it before. Hey, that it's not a bad idea. It's very, it's smart. It really is smart. But I don't know. Do you like? I don't know. Do you trust it nowadays? It was a David. Would you still do that now, David? Would you still have? Would you have that now? Like, did you make some when it snowed recently? My thought is like, yeah, it was back in the olden days, preferably without any yellow snow. It's so cold, rotting food could be fresh for 5 months. The thing is, what I'm thinking about is all that coming through the atmosphere, and you're taking down particulates from pollutants in the air. Like, if you did that, like before there was like a lot of pollutants, that would make sense. Like, but I can't, that'd be like drinking, like getting your own catch water and drinking that. No yellow snow. Yeah, for sure. Acid snow. Yes, scree. That is a Cameroon jersey. Absolutely, Rombuloid. Have you hit the subscribe? Love to have you. Love to have you. As long as we got respect for ourselves and other people in the chat, we welcome anybody. What about the chems in the air? That's my thought. That's my thought. Imagine like you're sitting there catching your snow, and then a plane goes through it, and now you got like chemtrail. That's like an extra flavor or something. Vecna, God bless every single one of y'all here. Thank you so much, Vecna. How are you doing today? Yeah, I would be nervous about it. It sounds amazing though. Like now I'm bummed out that I don't have the opportunity. 40 week today. What is 40 weeks today? Oh, you're close. You're close, Rebecca. This is you're closing in. You are ready for that baby, aren't you? You are ready to get it out. Break between fights, Impact. You've got an email from me. Just a heads up, Coach Will. Fantastic. Appreciate it. Shout out to you and the family. Thank you so much. No, that's not chemtrail. Absolutely. You're making fudge sickles at that point. I don't want battery acid in my snow ice cream. There we go. You're not really working out. No, we're not working out. We're chilling today. Our bodies are adaptable only if you ate Flintstone vitamin back in the early 2000s. I had Flintstone vitamins as a kid. I did. Do I play video games, little Draco? No, not really. Not like PS2 or PS5. I don't even know what level we're at now. But no, I don't play home video games. I got my daughter a system a long time ago, my oldest daughter when she was young, but we barely used it. And then it was just one of those things. It's easier not to. Hunter, what's going on? Unusual stream since you're not working out. I know, right? This is the no sweat live chat. We're just going to sit and talk about whatever comes to mind. We got this. Hunter got timed out for 10 seconds. Hunter, come on back. Count it down. Take some breaths. Do it right. You got this. Leave Me Alone is in the house. BMX is in the house. What's going on? Nice to see you both. Never joined a normal chat. BMX, this is the no sweat live chat. No sweat as in no sweat because it's easy to sit and talk with you guys, and no sweat because we're not perspiring. We got this. Google Maps has all the conservation areas where the trails are sprayed. It's crazy. Oof. Fudge sickles, I'll eat chocolate, but not from a plane. Yeah, you don't want that. Vecna, we might be squeezing cheeks right now, Vecna. Don't make it weird, Vecna. Look at me while I'm squeezing my cheeks. Squeezing those cheeks, guys. You can squeeze your cheeks while you're here. Hawaii, what's going on? Teresa, what's going on? How are you? Chosen why the chicken crossed the road because it thought Popeyes was a library. There you go. Leroy, I'm doing fantastic. How are you, my friend? Rebecca has got some chicken salad right now. Oof. Rebecca, I know you are ready. Leave me alone. I'm just from Earth. I'm just an earthling. Hunter, what's going on? Just sprinkling the jewels. Sprinkle us. Thank you so much. Woo. Loving that. Cuba, what's going on? Cuba in the house. You're from Cuba? I am a serious content creator. You can see me. Let me out. Let me out of this shirt. Let me out. I'm being serious right now. Look at me. Look at me. Look. Get this shirt off me. Free the nipples. There we go, guys. Serious content creator in the house. He's trying to get out. Who sent Vin? No, the country. P, what's going on? Look me in the nipple, Corey. Look at me. It's hard not to laugh. It's hard not to laugh doing it, but we got it. Oh, my goodness. Boogie says, joke of the day, why did the Invisible Man turn down the job offer? Christian Bale Batman voice, right? It's like, yeah, I need a Ricola or something every time I do that. Ricola. I do it to Frankie at the gym. Oh, that's precious. That is priceless. Yes. Keep that alive. Serious content creator alive. Jibble. Hi, Jibble, my man. How are you doing today, laddie? It's the no sweat live chat. I'm still working on my accent, Jibble. I know it's a bit Scottish and a little bit Irish, but I'm still working on it. All right. I have about 20 subs, but they never really 100% follow stuff I do. Vecna, just keep pushing it out. Keep doing the content. People weren't doing what I can remember being happy to have 10 people in the chat or even 10 likes. I can remember that. And I value that. This is why I value so much that you guys come through. So keep it going. You have a fantastic singing voice. I bet you have. You know what? I try. I try to sing a little bit. But sometimes I do get out of pocket. I try to hit notes that I can't hit, and then I'm just like crackling all over the place. All right. I'm feeling bad as I accidentally called my friends Sockent instead of Socket, as their surname is. Oh, that's okay, Jimbo. It happens. It happens. And you said it to their faces too. Oh my goodness. P, did I eat something good today? Yeah, I had some tuna with avocado. I seasoned it up. I put my black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of black truffle sauce. Guys, if you know me, that black truffle sauce goes on everything. On everything. Then later I had a banana and a handful of trail mix and some grapes. So just keeping it simple. Makes it worse. Yes, the C word sounded just like it. Oh, Dibble. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I'm traumatized from the Elsa riff. Yes. When I took my daughter to see Frozen and they hit that high note, I would hit that high note and I would insist that I sang it right. Annette, what's going on? How are you doing? Don't eat meat or chicken, Rebecca says. Okay. Am I Mexican? I'm a lot of things. We're all part of the same lexicon major, E major. So feel free, hit the subscribe. Love to have you. Love to have you. Oh, Jibble. I'm going to love that for a while. Annette Parker, how are you doing this evening? Biker Nash is in the house. Vecna, I had to crash out last stream after I was mistook for spamming. Uh-oh. Don't crash out, guys. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. I'm half Mexican, half white. Only reason I ask. No worries, man. We're all family here anyway. So no matter the ethnicity, we're all family here at Impact. So again, we'd love to have you. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. Guys, 2 claps for 60. The only thing we ask, E Major, is that you respect yourself enough to respect other people in the chat. And that's all we ask. It's simple. CJ, you're sitting on the couch. No way. This is the recliner, but yes, you are right. I am sitting. E Major, we appreciate that. If you have content on your channel, please leave me a comment on any video besides this one so I can check you out, because it gets hard to find you guys after the chats. Sherrod, what's going on in the house? Sherrod, I saw you, I believe it was on the beach. I think I saw you riding on the beach. Looks like you took a nice break outside. All right. Nobody asked you if you're Stardust. What is Stardust? Or who is Stardust? Oh, Jibble, you got to laugh that one. Yeah, you got to laugh that one. Almost just make it a personal joke, unless they took it really offensive. Unless they really took it offensive. Why am I yelling, Sam? Because I like to hear the sound of my voice. It's called projection. I'm used to projecting, so that's why. I speak clearly for the masses, Sam. Why didn't you use a capital in your question, Sam? We all got questions. We want to know. I should get a haircut. How should I cut my hair? How should I cut my hair? Sam, you may want to turn your volume down, Sam. Absolutely. Hockey, how should I cut my hair? Guys, how should I get my hair cut? Us, we're Stardust, made of the same stuff. Hey, I like that. I like that, Coach. If prayer's your thing, please include me in them next time you send one up. E Major, fantastic. Buzz it, like all the way, just like cut it all off, you mean? Found you, brother. Put me in as a mod. Mohawk. Ooh, a mohawk. Mohawk with the locks or without? I think it was the shock of hearing the C word. Yes, you got to say it. No buzz cuts. What's wrong with my hair now? I don't know. They said I should cut it. Do low taper fade with any, like just all of it, like And with the locks, okay, mohawk with the locks. I got one for a taper fade. I got Sherrod says no cutting the hair. Sherrod, you know I got to get out there getting your chair. Sherrod wants me to keep the hair. Chillin says go bald. I've been bald. I have been bald, guys. Don't cut it, man. Your locks are awesome. All right. Sometimes nothing is everything till it's something. There you go. Words of wisdom. There you go. I like that. That's almost a Yogi Berra-ism. I like that. Less solution needed for showers equals money. Well, according to a lot of the people, I don't wash anyway. So maybe I should get a crispy lineup. Never. This hairline is going to stay just like that. And you will never see me with that joint. Ever. Ever. Your decision if you want to cut your hair. I'm just asking if I like how should I cut it? You dirty dog. Jibble, I'm doing fantastic. I've just been hanging out. I've been having a good day. Got a little laundry in, just chilling. It's been quiet today. Loving it. No right angles, Ron Boyd. Yeah, you guys don't want to see this? You don't want to see that? And then where they spray painted? Why are people spray painting their hairlines now? What is going on? What's going on in the world? Sherrod, I know exactly. Yes, in LA. Oh man, that's a great offer. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. This might be the hair that you're like, okay, I don't know if I can work with this guy. It is just I did it and it's just what it is and it's just all over the place, but somehow it worked out well. So I'm guessing it's some part of the original lock. LA, man, that is fantastic. It's not far. It's not far either. It's only a flight out. LA is not back. Not bad. Fred, nothing wrong with the hair. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay, Boogie says, why not? It's pretty much the same thing. And then you get a lineup and spray and then fade down the sides. Oh, no, I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. Fred, I appreciate that. BBL, how should I get my hair cut? They're saying we should get a haircut. Is Eldest here? She was earlier. This is the job, Vecna. This is what I'm doing right now. When you see me at work. I mean, we should all have multiple forms of something that we're doing to keep us busy. So yes, there are other things, but when you see me, this is the job. This is the job. Indeed it is. BBL, what did you get? What did Major have to delete you for now? Oh, you're gonna get that smoke. I'm just gonna tell her you said that. Sorry, Major, I had to look. Anytime BBL is involved, I gotta look. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna let her know that you said that, BBL. Now you're in for all the smoke. Indeed. I started shaving my head with a razor in 2011 when it started thinning. Best move I've ever made. Oh, nice. I don't think I've actually seen like you usually have a hoodie or a hat on, so I haven't seen that. But I used to razor. Yes, I used to peel my potato too. Oh, you can run, but you can't hide. Ready or not, here she comes. You can't hide. Gonna find BB LeBron. Yes. Coach Will, that is yeah. I used to do that, but then my hair wasn't thinning. Like you see, my hair is still thick, so it was just I was having to do it constantly. It was crazy. And then I was just like, you know what? It's easier just to have it be nappy. I should get a buzz cut. Like, what do you mean a buzz cut? Like just cut it all off, just very thin all over? I hope I never go bald. I have a weird shaped head. Peel my potato, stay chill. Yes, indeed. No hair cutting, let it grow. Guys, I didn't anticipate doing this. Like, I used to twist it and I could take it back down so I could just be versatile for like photo shoots or talent work, things like that. And then at one point, I just left it. I think I just got lazy and I just left it. And before I knew it, I was like, oh, I can't take this back out. High taper fade and crisp shape up. Clean neck taper. Oh no, I'm leaving the neck. I want it grizzly back here. So let me get the high taper fade, the shape up, but leave the neck grizzly. No, don't cut it. Leave it grizzly. I need it back there. Or maybe even go bald or a bowl cut. A bowl cut? What? You want me to have a bowl cut? You want me looking like Mo from the Three Stooges? I think my last message might have passed you, but wondering if you're reading anything at the moment. Jibbo, I don't think no, I'm not really reading anything right now. I do have in my backpack How to Escape from Prison. How to Escape from Prison. And we're talking about the prison of the mind. But I've been doing audiobooks too. So I've been doing some audiobooks, but I've been doing some other studies and stuff. So if I'm into a book, I want to make sure that I'm like on the book. But that was one of the questions that you had from the live this morning, I believe. So great question to bring back up. Get a buzz cut. A bowl cut. Yes, a bowl cut used to be where they would just put the bowl on top of your head and cut right along here. So it's like the original the original Caesar. I wouldn't be able to stop laughing if you got a bowl cut. Yeah, it's just the original Caesar, just straight across. Oh my goodness, could you imagine? It's like where you grab a bowl and you cut the hair that. Yep. Oh my goodness. I mean, symmetrically, it keeps you from having uneven bangs, but what a diabolical cut that is. Make sure you try to read, you try and read 60 books a year. Nice. Woo, that's a lot of books. What is that, like 5 a month? Uh, snip, snip. Absolutely not. Definitely agree with needing to be full on focus. Yep. Yeah. Got just some other stuff that I've been studying on. Guys, you've seen some of those where I'll do the walk breaks and stuff like that. So definitely while I'm studying. Question about the workouts. Canyon, what's going on? What genre of movies do you like? I like foreign films. I like independent. I like the ones where they're real. I don't like the ones where they are like the hero always lives at the end. I can't, oh, it drives me crazy. Greg is in the house. What's going on? Billy, tell me with the mullet. Yes. Yes, indeed, guys. What is it? Business in front, party in the back. You cannot get karate chopped if you have a mullet. Hand bounces off the mullet, off the mullet defense. Oh, Billy, fantastic. Good on you, laddie. Appreciate you being here. Yes, Canyon, what is the question? I haven't even read a single book this year. Vecna, that is okay, but yeah, that's not bad advice to get those books in. Canyon, you did the bricks the other day after the bands. They work the same muscle group, arms and shoulders. I was taught to have at least a day between. What's the thoughts? Let's see. The bands was for back. The bands that we did out at that field, that was back, that was rows. Like you are going to get some secondary muscle grouping in that, but that was definitely for the back. So we did back then shoulder. So sometimes, yeah, it can be tricky when you're doing separating your upper body because you can do chest one day, but chest is still going to impart some portion of your shoulder. So that was a back workout with the bands though. So hopefully that answered. If not, feel free to add some more into it. Yeah, Greg, you haven't been around. What's going on? Just shave off the sideburns. Oh no, no, I'm trying to grow in some chops, guys. Chops, chops, and it's just gonna go right here. Chops. A movie for you, Russian Stalker, 1979. It's a perfect movie. Kelly on YouTube. All the books are there for free. Push play and get stuck in Starship Troopers. Okay. Kelly on YouTube. Okay, I have to try to remember that one. James got timed out. What? What happened, James? Marcus Rombula, great question. I've watched 5 Chuck Norris films the last few days. Ooh, nice. Chuck Norris. Which Chuck Norris ones did you watch? Greg, how have you been? How have you been doing? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, what genre of movies did we I like the movies that are real, guys. I think I told you this before, but what the movie with Paul Walker was Running Scared. And I don't know if any of you've seen it. James will have a chance. Major, you are a kind and generous man. Sometimes they don't deserve it. Okay. Oh, broccoli's bad for you. Okay. Yeah, get him out. Um, and Paul Walker got shot a bunch of times, and I understand people can live through it, But I don't know, when you're laying there lifeless and then you get up and stand up and you're like, okay, at the end, it's like, come on. So I'm not a fan of those movies. I'm not a fan of the Hollywood. Everybody's got to feel good movies. That's why I like foreign films, independent films. They seem to be able to write and have like something and more control over their content. Memento 2 was a class one. I don't think I saw that. President's Men, The President's Man, Last Line in the Sand, Code of Silence, Delta Force, Lone Wolf McQuaid. Nice. Nice. You are on it, Marcus. Fantastic. Vecna got timed out by Major for 60 seconds. What happened? More money, more problems, guys, for sure. Oh, no religion. What's the best film you've ever watched? Woo. Um, Let me see. Best film I've ever watched. I couldn't say. Like, there's so many good ones, and I mean, I'll say this. The movie that probably like shook me, like where I was just like, this feels really surreal, was when I first saw Pulp Fiction. I went to the midnight movies. I sat in the back of the theater. Nobody else was there. Like it was like me, my date, and like one other guy up in the front. And I just remember thinking like, this movie is crazy. This movie is crazy. But it was that definitely hit me up. I don't know if that's the best movie that I've ever watched, but it definitely it shifted me in a way. Is that where I get it from? Because it's low key annoying when the hero gets stabbed and falls to the floor, then gets back up like some Timmy Tough Knuckles stuff. Yeah, come on. Yeah, that is where you get it from. Probably. In Memento, the hero has no long term memories after an accident. He writes clues to who hurt him and to his family on his body to remind him. Oh, nice. Marcus, Pulp Fiction in the cinema is wild. Yes, man, it was. It really was. And it's this huge screen, and you got like I was just like, just from the jump, it was like, whoa, whoa, what is happening? And then the movie's jumping around. It wasn't something we'd seen before. Not like that. Not like that. Reservoir Dogs kind of skipped around, but not like Pulp Fiction did. Like it was a masterclass in just changing the way cinema was done. Hey, Carol, what's going on? I'm digging the reaction videos you've been putting out. Hey, appreciate that. What did you think about the track meet? Did you guys see the track meet one? We need to turn on some PPL Drizzy right now. Oh my goodness. All right. Do 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 do. Bow. Bow. There we go. There we go. Vecna's still at it. Oh, come on, Vecna. Indeed. What's going on? Predictability in a movie is terrible. I agree. You need the random factor to keep you on your toes. Yeah, Billy, did you see Pulp Fiction? What were your thoughts? I know it's an old film, but the first time you guys saw Pulp Fiction, like, what were your thoughts on that? Because I was just like, wait, what? What is going on? Oh my goodness, BBL's getting dogpiled. Let that man back in. Let's give him 10 seconds. I heard Bruce Willis wanted Travolta's role. Ooh. I think it worked out the way that it did. I don't see Bruce Willis doing Travolta like absolutely brought his career back from the grave with that. He brought his career back from the grave. Absolutely. You know what kind of movies I like? Can I lift heavy for once? Okay. Yeah, I can lift heavy for once, but I'm not going to. So there you go. And you just got taken out by one of the mods. So think about that for the day. So let me, Jimmy, completely shattered when they accidentally shot Phil Lamar. That was crazy. That was crazy. What's that? Have you guys seen the film with Sarah Silverman? Oh my goodness. It's like where she's like this kind of deranged housewife. It's like she's like arguing at her kid's school, and she's like kind of doing like some recreational things, and I think she was like running around and stuff. I forget what the name of the movie was, but it was just one of those things where it's like I like that kind of like dark movie. They pray Uma Thurman put him at ease. The dancing scene, yes. Aaron Brockovich, I never saw Aaron Brockovich. Never saw that. The needle in the heart, yes. That's one of my favorite scenes. The needle in the heart, where they're all freaking out. You know, you got it? What? A felt marker, a magic pen, or whatever he said. Absolutely. I love dark movies too, like Seven blew my mind first time. There's a movie called Red, White, and Blue, and it's like an indie film, and it just takes like this crazy turn at the end. I never watched Doctor Strangelove. I smile back. There you go. Major knows. Did you watch that? Anybody else watch I Smile Back? Why do you get timeout if they're asking for you lift heavy? Bang from Troy, because they troll. They're in the chat all the time doing that. I understand it's a fair question, but that's what happens when you continue to come in talking about what we're doing, laughing at what we're doing. So that's what happens, Bang from Troy. I remember you as well. So that's why they got timed out. So welcome back. But that's what happens. After a while, we're just not going to deal with it. There's no reason to. Says I look like James Brown. Well, I feel good. So there is that. There is that. Marcus says there's a cool film by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Ooh, nice, called Brick. Very fitting. Nice. I like that. I'll look into that. Yeah, Major, that was creepy, but for some reason I like films like that. BBL, what the fitness? Miguel, what's going on? I watched like half of the movie and got creeped out. Which movie was that, Boogie? Which movie did you get creeped out on? Yeah, indeed. Hey, James Brown, that's a first. I don't think I've ever gotten James Brown. I have seen City of God. That was a good film. What's going on, Mike? In the house, Billy, Mr. Impact, please try Dr. Strangelove. It's awesome. It's black and white. I ignored it for decades because of this bias class. Every scene is a masterpiece, like Pulp Fiction. I would definitely check it out. Sounds like how you call it, soft boy, for a question. Stay hard, you heard. Sounds like I don't even know what you said there, Bang from Troy. Sounds like how you call it, soft boy. Got it. Yeah, it is. It is being a soft boy. Like, don't worry. Like, anybody explain to me how downing somebody else makes the quality of your life better? It doesn't. It doesn't. It just creates a toxicity that people think that makes them better because somehow they get that small dopamine hit by trying to put other people down. But it is a soft boy thing, and it is something to speak with grown people around you that will tell you that's not appropriate behavior. Bang from Troy, you're absolutely right. Want to be famous? We did go live. Absolutely. We are live. We're just chatting, guys. It is the No Sweat live chat. Hockey God, what happened? Jibble the Benz. I don't know why I like saying it like that. Jibble the Benz. Have you seen The Ritual? I have seen The Ritual. Yes. Yep, I did see The Ritual. There's another movie called Caliber, Claibre, about those two guys that go hunting. I won't ruin it for you, but I like films like that. I like films like that. He wasn't down in you. Yeah, he was. He was, Bang from Troy. And you can sit here and fanboy for the trolls all you want. I remember you. I remember you. But they're not here every day. So Bang from Troy thinks that, coming through trying to, white knight for somebody is doing something. It's not. It just got you sat out too. So enjoy that. Enjoy that. Here's the thing, guys. People sit here and, talk about, hey, you're being thin-skinned. It's not about having thin skin. It's about having thick borders. Please understand there's a difference. Thin skin is being triggered over things. We're not triggered. We're just saying we're not putting up with it. We're going to put you at a very, very far spot from us so you don't have the ability to come in and try to do that. It's not thin-skinned at all. You're not getting a reaction. All I'm doing is responding. Did I watch Barbarian? I did not watch Barbarian. And I've never seen The Conjuring. Impact, they are hurt souls and they want to share their sadness with others. Pity the naughty ones. Yep. Their comments and put downs are what they heard their fathers. And yep, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Barack, I'm just an earthling. Aiden, what's going on? Thick borders. Connor, I'm telling you, it's when somebody says you're being thin-skinned, tell them no, I have thick borders. And watch their motherboard. It's just like pouring water across like a wide circuit, an open circuitry. They're because they haven't even even contemplated. This is why we have like a long driveway, or we have the ability to have doors. It's thickening the border between us and the nonsense. Morgan, what's going on? Yep, we have no time here for nonsense at Impact. Guys, we got a show to run. We got a show to run. You might just call it a live, you might just call it a lot of things, but we got a show to run. And for it to grow and build, we can't have the knuckleheads. I'm sure a lot of you know, like when you grew up, high school, even college, you had some friends that you knew at some point, oh, I got to separate. I can't be out drinking all the time. I got finals, I got exams, I got things to build up. I'm trying to get my degree, I'm trying to get my certification. And that's what these people do. They keep us from elevating to the next level. I'm not saying we're better than them. We just have different agendas in life. Want to be famous got timed out. Uh-oh. Anyone who whines about your own boundaries is a manipulator, like you could just keep it pushing. Absolutely. They had a choice to not say anything at all, Marcus. You are absolutely right. And they were trying to, as people say now, gaslight you. Coming in on alternate accounts. Oh, yes, they do. They do. They do indeed. They do indeed. Connor, this is what we're talking about. Everyone here is a big family, Vincent, and the mods will do what is needed to protect the Impact family. Connor, this is what we're talking about when we talk about that stuff. If they had any inkling as to what, like, my children's names were, things like that, they would attack me for that. So this is what we're talking about when we talk about, like, thinking about putting your family out there. Just be very mindful. Morgan Scott, I had a friend that all he wanted to do was drink. You had a friend. You're saying it in past tense because at some point, you know, I can't be around this all the time. Absolutely. Billy says exactly perfect. We exclude the duckheads. We put them outside. Then we put them outside the door. I do this in school with the bad kids. Yes, when the principal walks by and they ask, why are you sitting in the hall? I did that teaching martial arts. When I was teaching martial arts and had the beginners classes, the kids that were acting up, I had them go sit in the lobby with their parents so then they could explain to their parents why they weren't inside learning. Absolutely. Changing accounts makes it even shadier. It does. It does. Happy life. What's going on? What is going on? Impact is it's the best. We appreciate that, Billy. You guys make it this way. It's only a community thing. Did I get the 2 claps for 60 likes? I just want to make sure. Killer Cam, I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what the weather's like, my friend. Welcome back, though. I see what you're trying to do, Killer Cam. I see what you're trying to do. Oh, my goodness. We got folks, again, there you go. There you go. Absolutely. We had somebody try to put me in Arizona. We've had somebody try to put me in Colorado. We've had people try to put out my address. We've had people try to put out my name. Guys, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. So Killer Cam, nice try, my friend. Nice try. That's what they're on, though. And there's your life. That's what you're gonna like look at as a contribution to living. Even for your own life, that's tragic. Uh-oh. C. Nunley, what's going on? Guys, they will spread rumors far and wide. So unless you hear it from me, it's not real news. Unless you hear it from me. Oh, love. Somebody asked about my singing voice earlier. Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. It's love. 6759 in Impact's chat. All right, enough of that, guys. There we go. Indeed. Wow, a lot of trolls tonight. Mods are doing a great job. Guys, this is why we say give it up to the mods. My goodness, this is not about me. This is people holding it down. Major and Boogie are doing a fantastic job. Guys, just be mindful. Trolls are poison. They are very toxic, and they will try to give you that same toxicity. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. They want you to think of the difference between respond and react. A reaction is like an allergic reaction or an asthma attack. That's sudden, and it goes south really quick. A response is measured. You think about it. So don't give them a reaction. That's what they want. Respond to them accordingly. And they don't win that way. Said the forbidden number. What is the forbidden number? I don't know what the forbidden number is. Billy, thank you so much. What's the definition of a troll? We all know what the troll is. We all know. I mean, we all know what a troll is, and I guess you can slide your goalposts depending on what you experience. But what we experience here is a lot of shaming, body shaming. We experience racism. I mean, it goes beyond trolling, Primful. It goes beyond that. Absolutely, 4G. Think of the difference, guys. Respond and react. It's two different things. It's two different things. So we want to make sure. Yeah, for sure, man. Some of it just gets out of line. And I've told friends of mine that were starting channels as women, be careful, you're going to come across misandry. It's a shame, but these are people that have nothing else going on. You can't be a positive, productive person and come in and start trying to tear other people down. Those two things don't go together. Absolutely. Be Primful, we appreciate you being here. Welcome to the chat. If you have not hit the subscribe, we'd love to have you. It is. It's crazy and it's shameful in a lot of ways. And this is, I mean, people think that, I'm saying it as like just to try to give them a dig back when I say, go talk to your fathers. I'm not kidding. Go talk to your fathers and say, hey, Dad, I was on the computer today and I said blah, blah, blah to somebody. And I hope that man tells them, son, that's not appropriate. Son, there are consequences for your actions. And a lot of people don't get that. Major, we know you respond. Morgan, it was Kenjikido. It was a mix of like Kempo, Judo. There was some grappling to it as well. Be Primful, we appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Normally we are working out, but today we're doing the No Sweat Live chat, which we do about every week. Well, we go live every morning, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time in the mornings. We get our workout in, and then we try to do something 5:30 in the evenings as well. Billy, I got those knuckles, absolutely. Appreciate you being here, guys. 8,200 strong and growing. 8,200 strong, and this is amongst all of the trolls. This is amongst all the trolls. I mean, we could have probably, I don't know, a couple hundred more if we just accepted anybody. We're not doing that. This is going to be very exclusive, and it's not for pushing anybody out by gender, by race, by religion, by nationality. This is just good and bad. Either you can act accordingly or you can't. And if you can't be here. Plain and simple. Very particular about peace, environment, frequency, and vibe and energy. Absolutely, guys. You're up at 4. Nice. Fantastic. Yep, we have worked too hard. We're not going back just to say, well, we need extra people. I've had people write me and say, your mods, they're going to cost you subscribers. I don't believe that. I believe that what all our mods, what our team, what our community is doing, you guys included, whether you're a member, subscriber, new viewer, any of that, people with good energy are going to want to protect something that has good energy coming from it. We're all putting into it. We're not letting people come and tear it apart. No way. No way. No way, no how. We got it. So please, guys, don't let them take you out of your character. Don't let them take you out of your character. Respond, don't react. David, we do love the mods. I love the mods. We love the mods. Pretend like it's a coffee shop. If it's not acceptable in the local coffee shop, it will not be regulated. Absolutely. Trolls like to project. Crispy, you are absolutely right. All right, Donald Johnson, I'm on Threads now. I don't even know what that means, but we ask that you don't do self-promotion here. That would be awesome. That would be awesome, Donald. Yeah, the trolls, it is a projection. And a lot of times, yes, respond. When you see somebody coming at you, a lot of times what they're really saying is, and I say, hey, sometimes thank you, because what you're telling me is what I'm doing is right. Because most of the time people won't criticize it. You might get constructive criticism. Hey, you could do this better. But when people are just mean spirited and trying to tear it down, it means you're doing something right. And it means that you're doing something that they know that they could be and aren't, and they feel a certain way about it. E plus R equals O. Give me that, Connor. What is that? Is that energy plus response? Give me that. Give me that. Chilling. I like that. E plus R equals O. Respond, indeed. Donald Johnson. Don Johnson. It's been a long time since Miami Vice. We see you with that extra name, extending your name out. We see you. We see you. Free game. Oh, indeed. 4G. They hate on what they gave up on. Oh, Marcus. they're going to start coming for you. You keep telling truth like that, they're going to come for you. 2 claps, guys. 2 claps. We are at 70 likes. Even in the event, even if the event is unfair, painful, or unexpected, your response is what shapes the outcome. Absolutely, guys. We can't control a lot of things about life, but the one thing you can control is what you do about it. And if you crash out, melt down, whatever you call it, any loss of emotional control is not a good look. And it speaks to something that you need to be able to work on. We all need to work on it. Trust me, I was Mr. Crash Out. I was Evil Knievel, the emotional Evil Knievel. I was wilding out all over the place. And then life just started to show me things. I started to have moments where it was just like, it was something to really think on. And I was blessed to have that. So guys, I'm not being a hypocrite. It came from me first. Event plus response equals outcome. Yes. Yes. I like that, chilling. We can't change the past, but what we can change is the future. Absolutely. And you know when you change it? In the present. So past, present, and future all balled into one. Ethan, I like that. Great contribution. Thank you. I take the Cat Williams approach. If I've got 10 haters, I'm trying to get 50 by summer. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yep. Because they're telling you something about what you're doing. Haters will tell you that you're doing it right. Haters will tell you that you're doing it right simply by their response. Because most people, good people, normal people don't get soured when they see somebody doing something right. You congratulate them. Hey, nice job on that. Hey, congrats on the new car, new job, new house, whatever it is. People want to see other people doing better. The ones who don't, yeah, notice that this man did not have his hands up. There you go. You got a whole bunch of Papa Docs out there. Whole bunch of Papa Docs. My goodness. Loving the chat, guys. Loving it. It looks like somebody took their like back. I saw 70, then it dropped to 69. That's okay. That's okay too. We may have unknowingly upset a troll that was watching who really wasn't a troll, but then they felt a certain way because we knew we were talking to their soul. Malcolm, yes, we got the knuckles, Major. It is what it is. Hey, 69 is better than 68. Which is better than 66. You know I'm not going to do that one. I'm not going to say that one. I already got dinged by Boogie for that. Don't get upset when people talk about you because they have to talk about you, because when they talk about themselves, they sound boring. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Crispy, this is the vibe. Bam, this is the vibration. Absolutely. It's easy. It is. We should want to. Seamus. Seamus, what's going on, mate? Hey, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, lay. All right. Malcolm, okay, I see. Is that meat, potatoes, and broccoli for dinner, Malcolm? Is that what's going on? Boogie, you are very welcome. That very, very insightful. Thank you for sharing that. Crispy. Okay, nice job, Malcolm. How are you fixing it? How's the steak going to be? How's the potato? How's the broccoli? Are you eating the broccoli raw? What's going on? Seamus, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm still working on the accent, so hopefully it's not too offensive. I try to appreciate, not appropriate, guys, so I am not making fun of anybody's language or their dialect. I love all languages and stuff. Somatic, I'm still waiting on those handstand push-ups. What's going on, Somatic? How are you doing? Thank you, Seamus. Thank you so much. How are you and the family? Ethan, thank you for entertaining people to learn how to work out. Ethan, you are more than welcome. Guys, Ethan is doing the same thing. Ethan is out here giving out push-up videos and stuff like that, doing his thing. We appreciate this young man doing his thing and being a part of the community. So, Ethan, you get 2 claps. That is props to you. Seamus, I'm just trying. I feel like it's another language in a lot of ways because there's phrases, there's dialects, there's other things to it. So I definitely want to work on it. Somatic, we love having you here. Love having you guys here. That if you haven't hit the like, if you're new, please hit the subscribe. All of that good stuff, guys. We go live every day. We had day 334 days in a row this morning getting our workout in. We're going to be back at it tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is going to be a quickie, but we're still going to get it in. And then we're going to try to do 5:30 in the evening. Hey, Coach, the Irish accent is coming along pretty good. Billy, that accent is so rough, it's going to restart the troubles. Hey, Billy, I'm working on it, Larry. The impact language changes on every street too. Oh my goodness. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm still working on me Jamaican as well. I and I think the Jamaican came from Miss Cleo. If anybody remembers Miss Cleo, call me now for your free reading. She was the psychic when you'd have like the 1-800 numbers and you would call and you'd get a psychic reading from a Jamaican woman. Irish accents are hard to do, Marcus. I'm working on it. I need to work on it more, but like, where do you really get to work on it? My phone dad finally found the stream. All right. Annette, how are you doing? I just ladding impact. I got to work on it. All right, but it's coming. It's coming. Chucky Arla. Chucky Arla, Billy. Cheers to you, mate. Cheers to you, matey. Aye. The feedback I've gotten so far is like people would ask like where you were from if you did it in the country, because they'd be like, where's that from? So it's probably like somebody doing like a weird Southern accent. Like you would know it was Southern, but then it would be like, what part of the South? Oh, I do. Give me an Irish red-haired girlfriend. I'm on my way, Billy. Don't threaten me with a good lassie. Don't threaten me with a good lassie. If you know some, send her my way. Send her my way, Billy. Annette, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? How's the family? Billy, it's got to be late there. Is it late there right now, Billy? Is this like 2 or 3 in the morning? What time do we got in Ireland, Billy? I'm loving it. Oh, I love chatting with you guys. Oh, I love it. What a beautiful thing to be able to do. What a way to use technology properly. Like do streaming, and I hope you get 10,000 subs. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Seamus. We go live every day. Normally we're working out. So 4:30 tomorrow morning, Mountain Standard Time in the US. We're going to be working out in the morning, and then we try to do it at 5:30. But every week we'll just sit down and have a chat just to check in with everyone. So for sure, Seamus, if you haven't hit the subscribe, you are officially invited. Hit that like as well. Womble, it's 2:22 a.m. The more south you go, the more monotone it is. 2:22. Okay, more monotone. I gotta be more monotone. The more south you go, the more monotone. I'm still working on it. Annette, 4:30 a.m. 4:30 Mountain Standard Time a.m. Greetings from Northern Ireland. We got the Irish in the house today. Zach De Niro. Aye, welcome, laddie. Welcome to the chat, mate. Feel free to hit the subscribe, hit the like. We appreciate you. Seamus. Aye, cheers to you, matey. I'm all over the place with my accent, but I think I'm just gonna have to make it my own, and hopefully it doesn't offend people. Heaven Crier, what's going on? 8:23 p.m. Heaven Crier, how are you doing today? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Impact Athletics Association, guys. We're at 70 likes. We're back to 70. Heaven Crier, feel free to hit the subscribe and like. We'd love to have good energy like yours in our chat. All we ask is people respect themselves, to respect other people in the chat. I don't think it's too hard. And then you can get these free workouts as well. Love having new folks, guys. Barbara is in the house. Thank you so much, Barbara. This is the No Sweat live chat, guys. And when we say no sweat, it's twofold. No sweat because it's easy to talk with all these people from around the world, this worldwide community. No sweat because we're not out here dripping sweat, doing push-ups, walking in place, all sorts of stuff. Push like Liam Neeson, or push or Liam Neeson will find you. I like that. Barbara, how are you doing? Marcus, Zach, do Northern Irish consider themselves British or Irish? I know they're part of the UK, but I've heard differing opinions from some Northern Irish. That's a great question. That's a great question. Marcus is very well traveled. Marcus is a worldly man. Marcus Lucius, the Greek Roman, the emperor. That is a great question. Zach, feel free to hit that subscribe. We appreciate you guys being here. Seamus, we appreciate the subscription. Heaven Crier, how are you doing today? Are you still with us? Are you still with us, Heaven Crier? Seamus, everyone needs to sub so he can be a YouTuber and keep going. I would love to keep going. Absolutely. Keep this thing going. Seamus, you are now part of a community that is 8,200 strong and growing. We're going to get there. We're going to get that 10K. We're going to get there. We're not stopping. And when we get to the 10K, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. And hopefully this grows to a point where we can land in Ireland. We can land in the UK. We can land in Brazil. We can land in other places and spread that, and do it in real time. And do it in real time. Meet some of the people in our community and in the US. That's awesome, bro. You have, they glitched me. 8,240 subs. Woo! Major says, I'm not doing this for fun. Indeed. Billy says it's 50-50, but the Catholics are outbreeding the Protestants, so it'll flip to a unified Ireland eventually. At the moment, they do power sharing agreement, so Catholics and Protestants are 50-50. Nice. Malcolm is feeding the squirrels. Yay, we'll get as a team. Absolutely, Seamus. This is an absolute tribe. It's a community. It is a gathering. Absolutely. Connor says, spread that unity in the community. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oof. Beautiful stuff, guys. My goodness. Hudson, what's going on? Hudson says $10. Hey, $10, dollar, $10. I can't even do that fast. Got me motivated to lose weight. Uncle Charlie, you got us motivated to just keep this thing going. We appreciate you doing it. Hey, bro, do you remember me from high school? I didn't even have an elevator at high school. So nice try, Dylan Reed. And, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Pick up an angry cat. That's a different one. Is that like a squirrel picking up an angry cat? I don't know. How chill are squirrels? I feel like anytime I've seen something about a squirrel, it's run up somebody's pant leg. All right. My goodness. Ow. Boom. Yeah, Dylan, you got to do a little bit better, my friend. Got to do a little bit better. The bite is vicious. I can only imagine they got those big old squirrel teeth. Have you been bitten a bunch of times? And then do you have to go to the doctor? Like, do you need to go get a shot if you've been bitten by a squirrel? That seems feral. Major, we're in tandem. It's Pip and Jordan all over. No, whoever has the ball, somebody's getting dunked on. I got you. Get a haircut, says Hockey God. Didn't you say that already? Get a capital G and get a period, or at least an exclamation point. If you're going to come in, I don't mind getting dissed, but at least do it with proper grammar, Hockey God. At least do it with, get a cut. You still didn't do it. You still didn't do it right. Capital G. You got this, man. You got this. We believe in you. We believe in you, Hockey. Try it again tomorrow. Trace the letters. Trace against the one with the dotted lines on your paper, and then try it on your own. You're a big boy. You got this. You got this. Hockey, go back to class. Absolutely. If a squirrel bite me, it needs a shot. Billy, what? I don't even know where to go with that, Billy. That's awesome. All right. Uncle Charlie says, riff. What is riff, Uncle Charlie? Put him outside the door, Billy. Yeah, absolutely. Billy, are you in education? It sounds like you are an educator. It sounds like you are in education. Absolutely. Outside the door. Reading is fundamental. Oh, I remember Riff. Yeah, remember that? Riff. Shout out to, PBS and all those shows before they just abandoned it. LeVar Burton, Reading Rainbow. Teach English, literature, and religions. Billy, let me take the moment to really express my appreciation for you being an educator. And I don't take that serious lightly. My father was a teacher for 45 years. It is seriously underappreciated and overworked work. And but you guys make a huge difference in many lives. So thank you, Billy. I'm not just about thanking people for something like military service and things like that. I'm not banging on it, but we have to start thanking people from all areas who are contributing to society. Brings back memories, David, right? Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. The reading is important. And if you think that it's not, look at literacy rates for sure. It's important that people got to read. I taught it's not easy. I believe it, Major. the little bit that I did just teaching a martial arts class, and that that was just for an hour or two. David, what's going on? How are you doing, David? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Impact. Feel free to hit that subscribe. College and high school. Professor Major. I would love to see Major just taking out the trolls by the scruff of the neck and the belt line. Out of my class. Out of the class. David, how are you doing, my friend? That is very cool. Yeah, and this is why we have the chats, guys, to learn a little bit more about folks. Learn a little bit more. Guys, hang tight. I will be right back. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Just trying to find my phone. Trying to find my other phone. Bang. Okay. Oh, chilling. Yes, homeschooling. That was one of the things about COVID that I really enjoyed was the shutdowns of the schools, and with my youngest, I got to do a lot of homeschooling. I taught in Mexico for 3 months, and the culture is completely different. The students want to learn, they respect and value the teacher, unlike most students in the US. And Marcus, yeah, and then here, and Major, you may have dealt with this, the parents are half the problem, that they're not willing to accept that their children aren't perfect. And it's like, well, okay, so how am I supposed to fix this child if their parents are going to act like they're not broken, or at least don't have some issues that need to be addressed? My girls' mothers and I, we always, my girl's mother, I only have one mother of my children, but we would always go at the beginning of the years, even now, co-parenting, we go into the schools and say, if you need us for anything, call us. Don't wait till parent teacher conference and then tell us these things that are happening with our child. Call us or send an email, be in touch. We want to be part of that triangle, parents, teacher, student. We want to be part of that triangle. Yeah, having the kiddo in the home, we got to do like some really cool stuff, and I taught like a little different. We would do the homework that they wanted, but we also got to do a lot of different stuff like life stuff. Marcus, shout out to you for that, for being an educator as well. Chilling, you and your family, fantastic. I love that you guys are able to do that. Love that. From what I've seen, most parents just see the school as a babysitter. Yep, yep, absolutely. And then they have these issues and they wonder why their kids turn out the way they do. Um, Education, it starts in the home. That's the first place that education has to start at. You have to be a transmitter of a culture, and that culture really needs to be one of respect. This is why we say go talk to your parents, go talk to your fathers. They should have taught you that there's certain levels of things that you have to act accordingly in certain sectors of life. If you want to cut loose and be wild on your own, okay, fine. But there's things you don't do to other people, especially people that are paid and qualified to be there to help you. And the stuff that I see teachers having to go through, it's no wonder there's a lot of teachers leaving the profession. And that's a sad thing, because now you're going to start getting, and it's no disrespect, but you're going to start getting subpar teachers. And by that, it could be people who aren't quite ready to be a full teacher. They should have been a teacher's aide first and then get to go teaching, and they throw them right in because they need to fill a spot. So how long do we help those that don't have an established nuclear family? You help the ones that want to be helped. I've come across a lot of kids through work, and visiting schools and things like that, that they didn't have a nuclear family, but they still wanted to be part of something. So some kids are part of a nuclear family and don't want to be part of something. So help the ones who want to be helped and leave the door open for the ones who don't, because they may change their minds. Barbara, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Very kind words. Set the example. Absolutely. Billy in Ireland, when they get summer holidays off with full pay, 3 months off to retain good teachers. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Yes, I love that for you. Chillin says we're all about life skills and values. Teaching education has been great. We have all the flexibility we could desire. Oh, yes, I love that. And honestly, I wouldn't be mad if I started seeing more people doing that. Bro, this guy's still streaming is crazy. Hey, we're just having a good time chatting, Bananas. We're still here. Absolutely. Our children are greatest commodity. Absolutely. Who's going to take care of us when we're older? And if we just allow just this behavior, some of the behaviors that we're seeing, they can't possibly, like, some of them are going to certainly turn into productive adults, but some of them, it's going to get crazy. And some of them are still acting like children into their late 20s and 30s. Where does this go now that we are also seeing the highest rate of senior citizens? People are still living longer than they used to. So there's going to be something's going to come to a head pretty soon. Just take a break, Unc. I'm good. Bananas. We love what we do. We love what we do. Do you have any content on your channel, Banana? Do you got stuff on your channel? Marcus, most of the people I know my age who are teachers only do it to have summers off to try to chase their acting dreams. There you go. Boogie is back. Boogie, what did you go do? Did you go eat dinner or something? What did you have for dinner if you went and ate dinner? Board Cuber, what's going on? Marcus, it's not a bad idea. I do remember Dragon Boy. What's going on? It's not a bad idea, Marcus. But it's hard because how do we get so many people to stay dedicated to that? What's going on, Dan Man? But as long as they are dedicated to their craft, I'm not mad at it. And as long as they're doing right by the kids, fantastic. Have a plan. Some teachers will just teach and then they go on vacation. So why not be able to chase your dreams? Board Cuber, welcome to Impact. Normally we'd be working out, but today we're just sitting and chatting. But we go live every morning, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time in the morning, 4:30 a.m. Then 5:30 p.m. So feel free to hit the subscribe, hit the like, join the community. I think you'll like it here. And yeah, we're just chilling. Dan Man, yo, what's going on? Had to go wash the dogs. Okay, had to go wash the dogs. Hopefully they got a good washing. Live in Texas, so I'd be asleep. Well, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time, I guess, depending on what time you get up. But I believe that's about 6:30 your time. So you definitely can jump in if you happen to be up. And there's 5:30 in the evenings as well. So you might catch us on one or the other, but welcome to it. And again, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe. You don't have to work out to be here. Just all we ask is that you respect yourself, respect other people in the chat, and we are good. We are good. Are you playing any sports, doing any team sports, any working out, Board Cuber? Major. We appreciate being here every day. It is beautiful. But yeah, guys, with the teaching, shout out to all of you guys who are educating. And sometimes it doesn't have to be in a certified classroom way. Sometimes you can just be teaching people. Crispy, later peeps, granddaughter wants to put the smoke on you playing Mario Kart. Oh, nice. There we go. Go get it. Go get it, Crispy. Have a fantastic night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Malcolm's doing the 5K runs. Nice. Even if you can't catch it live, the replays are valuable. Absolutely. I don't always stay dedicated to a live streamer, so I might not be here tomorrow. You don't have to be here every day. That is okay. But I dare say you're going to see some things and enjoy some things here that you might not on other channels, and it might just prompt you to stay. So It's completely up to you, but give it a shot. Join us when you can. There's no obligation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Going to eat dinner soon, but not super soon. Okay. What's for dinner? What is for dinner? Who hasn't had dinner yet? I haven't had dinner yet. And I may actually just fast it out for the evening. But who will administer the hammer of freedom? There we go. Freedom. Yes. Billy, indeed. The gavel of justice. Bow. Who is Vecna? I checked the post comments and I see him getting removed. Vecna is somebody who got removed. Do you know Vecna? Now I'm smelling smoke and a fire. Chick-fil-A made it home. Okay. Freedom to the hall with the other bold boys. Absolutely. Major. There we go. There we go. Off grid, I'm making a raw spinach salad with black beans when stream is over. Woo! That sounds delicious. Sounds like Stranger Things. Okay. Sounds like Stranger Things. Major, yes. The eyes indeed. We're all side-eye. And this is like the end of Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Everybody's looking at each other. It gets closer and closer on the eyes. Oh, Billy giving us the nanu. Or actually, it was live. What was that? What did Dr. Spock say? Live free and prosper. Mac and cheese and nuggets fried in avocado oil. Okay, careful with the fried. Well, we found the ugly. Oh, you're looking in the mirror. I see that you got your camera on and it's facing you. River, my goodness. Am I Samoan? I'm a lot of things, Pom Pom. Guilty of being right. What's going on? There we go. Live long and prosper. Is that what it is? Or nanu, mork for mork? I'm afraid to say what I made for dinner. Screedily, give it to us. Give it to us, Scree. Oh my goodness. I got to see what Scree made. We got to see what Scree made. Guilty, absolutely. Holding up the trophy. I can't do that. What can't you do? Board can't go for that. Oh, no can do. Board can't go for that. I got to know. I know. If it's meatloaf, even if it was meatloaf leftovers, board cuber, this by the way. Oh, you can't do that? Did Nanu drink water with his index finger? Yes, Mork from Orc. Brenda, can I make an edit for you? What does that mean, Brenda? Grammy really didn't teach me to cook all that healthy. Scree, that meatloaf looked fantastic. David says mashed potatoes and gravy. Hall and Oates, absolutely, Major. Eat your Wheaties, everyone. Board says, nope, you can't do that. Okay. How about that? How about that? How about that? I can make an edit if you want. An edit of what, Brenda? Brenda LaFountain. First of all, Brenda, we would like it if you would hit the subscribe and the like before we get to edit talk. But I'm still intrigued. You intrigue me, Brenda. What edit is this that you speak? What a show. The eggs would arrive through the roof and new morks would pop out. Yes, indeed. Remember when they had Jonathan Winters on there too? When they brought Jonathan Winters on there too. That was crazy. Meatloaf is pretty healthy overall. I'll take it. I will take a slice. I will take a slice. Scree, barbecue chicken, baked beans, mashed potato, and gravy. Everybody book a flight. We're going to Scree's house. Everybody go. Everybody pack a bag. We're going to Scree's house. Yeah, I'm not mad at Meatloaf. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at that barbecue chicken, baked beans. I'm not mad. Ooh. Oh, yes, indeed. I've made car edits before and they turn out fire. Is that what they're talking about, Bug? I don't know what that means. It's when you add a clip and do an effect. Okay. How come you haven't done that for Impact then? I got a whole car edit person here that's not doing car edits. David, I didn't even realize. 2 claps, guys. We're at 80. A car edit. Any edit did you want? Like a Bugatti and a Lambo. Ooh, Lambo. Isaiah the player knows. This is Cameroon. What's going on? Brenda, I don't know anything about that, so I don't know how that works. You'll have to inbox me. I got a Instagram, Facebook. There's email. Leave it. Look in the description. Love to find out what you're talking about. Connor's talking about, let's see, bro, I'm over here throwing chicken leg quarters in a cast iron skillet with whole garden veggie roast. Nice crispy skinned veggies soaking up the drippings. The house smells illegal. Oof. Everybody, we're going to Connor's after Screedley's. We're going to Connor's after. Isaiah the player, yes. Scree says, see where I walk a lot. I'm not mad at that. Oh my goodness. Good food, good life, get to walk around. Indeed. Yeah, bored. I don't know what's going on, but let's just chill out. I'm not sure why you're asking about somebody else who got timed out either. Oh, Connor, that would be fantastic. Pulling up to the smell of chicken. Oh my goodness. Billy says, Boogie, what's an edit? Can you explain it for an old person? I'm saying I still don't know what's going on. Off grid. I'm not booking any flights as I'm vegan. Well, there's vegetables there too, and you can just come and do some push-ups with us. We're not going to not work out. We're still going to get it in. Billy, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what the world's coming to. Chillin says, I will make you a full-on vegan dish. There you go. Book that flight. Book that flight. Book that flight. Book that flight. Maybe AI videos. Okay. That might be it. David says push-ups. Here we go. Indeed. Yeah, man. There's something for everybody. There is something for everybody. And you would be right at home with Mr. Nathaniel J. Burns, because he is full vegan as well. Billy, it's like you add a bunch of clips and then you add some music and cool effects and then it looks cool. Okay. So my question to Boogie is, if you knew this and you do this, where's the impact one? Where is the impact one? Well, I haven't seen this stuff. Where's the impact one? Ain't that a thing, Major? Impact, there was an earthquake yesterday. Were you doing push-ups? Maybe you set off the earthquake. We were doing those Richters. Yes, I did some clapping push-ups the other day. That may have had a seismic effect. Indeed. You see there's no response, right, Major? There's just a blank stare at the phone trying to figure out. Never ask for an impact. I shouldn't have to ask. I shouldn't have to ask. Oh, is that what? Oh, I see how it is now. I'm Denzel at the end of training day. Oh, okay. All right. Yes, Billy. Yes, exactly, Major. Off grid, I'd whip you up a vegan cast iron skillet too. Roasted sweet potatoes, crispy chickpeas, garlic, green beans, peppers, onions, and a little smoky paprika with lemon on top. I would eat that. I would eat that. Straight comfort food with no meat needed. Absolutely. I would definitely, absolutely, Connor. That sounds amazing. Okay. Yeah, we're back to that. Okay. That actually sounds good. Absolutely. Oh, no. Oh, now you want to make one. Now, okay. I see that. Next time you're asking for something, just remember this moment. Remember this moment. Yes, we would love to have you make one. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, you are now the impact editor. You are now the impact editor, so we need to get that. Who needs the car edit? Do you know about this too, Connor? I don't know about that. Yeah, Major screenshotted it. Absolutely. You are locked in now. We are locked in. I'd never heard about that, Connor. Director of photography. There we go. All I do is edit. Oh my goodness. I did not know that. I got to know more. Next team meeting. D Nice in the house. Off grid is asking, what is a car edit? Absolutely. Apparently it's just, but I'm already a moderator. That's all right. That is all right. I can take the moderator if you want, just to be an editor. We could just take the wrench back if you want, but you don't have to do the edits right now. I know, Billy. She's gonna try that jujitsu, that verbal jujitsu. Brenda, it sounds like what it is you just take a bunch of clips, you put them together, put music over it. Brenda, impact, absolutely, with three T's. D, nice. Yes, we're chilling. We're chilling today. We've earned it. We've had a fantastic day. It's a bunch of car clips with music and effects. Oh, so it has to be cars? It has to be cars? Okay. Like we can't do like could we put together different clips from the lives? Could we take like different stuff from the lives? Brenda, what's going on? No, don't take my wrench. All right. Well, then you got two hats now. You got two hats. All we'll ask for is like one a week. How about that? I think that's fair. One a week. D Nice, like and subscribe. Absolutely. Bump, bump. They call me D Nice. Bump, bump. They call me D Nice. They only have car clips. Well, we need to figure out how we can do this with some of the impact stuff. We need to figure that out. So on that note, guys, if we're gonna have a new editor putting this stuff together, please send in some pictures, send in some clips like Vince King has been doing. You guys saw that where he's doing the workouts on the road as an on the road trucker, doing the lifts, doing the squats with his snow chains. All right. Can you mod me? If you mod me, I'll like and sub. You're gonna have to like and sub anyways. You're gonna have to like and sub anyways. That's not like a negotiation. You just gotta like and sub anyways. So we appreciate you being here though. Boog, you could put in impact lifting a Bugatti. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Carpe diem. The wrench doesn't matter. It's all about positive energy, participation, and sharing the feed. There we go, guys. You can hype the videos. You can just share it to your channel, or the best business thing that you can do for somebody is word of mouth. Just tell your people about it. Not from live streams. Okay, fair enough. Guys, if you send in stuff, I would love to be able to have this edited together and have like a really good mashup of global stuff. Even if you're not in it, just show us, like, take a picture of like your workout space and Billy, hey, this is in Ireland, somebody from the UK, somebody in Brazil, whatever. Send us some stuff in so we can really show that it is a worldwide community. Need to do another collaboration with Mr. Burns. That was an awesome live. Yeah, Mr. Burns has been super busy. Super busy. We shout out to him. We are proud of the work he's doing, and all the work that he's put in his craft is starting to really pay off. Bug says so much explaining. Well, we'll have to figure it out, like Major said at the next meeting. And to the end, say this is what we do on Tuesday. I like it. I like it. I think we've got some good stuff, guys. I really do. I really do. When did we collab last with Mr. Burns? Was that the New Year's Eve one? Has it already been almost a month? BBL, what is that bear? What is that bear about, BBL? Guys, yeah, it's going to be a month that we did that collab. It's a month this evening, actually. All right. You don't have Instagram? Well, you have access to somebody who has Instagram. So, yes, you know the persons that can get you on Instagram, not your own channel, but just to be for the meeting. Had no idea you were into acting. That's so cool. Checked out the second channel. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you checking it out. We just put out some stuff over there. Have fun with it and just get to share some stuff. Zaza, you're hot. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's a little warm in here. I could probably crack a window, but feel free to hit that subscribe, hit the like. We appreciate you being here. For my boy Gaia Bear Claw, there we go. Okay. Yeah, hopefully Gaia and little Bear Claw are doing fantastic. We haven't seen them for a while. Zaza, yes, hit that subscribe. 83 likes. Bang, bang. There we go. I know who Sam Sulik is. Yes. Lots of sauce. Absolutely. He is more sauce than a mob boss's dinner. Absolutely. There's so many. Guys, it's getting really dangerous. There's a lot of kids, young kids, that are now starting to do stuff that they don't need to be doing, and they're going to wreck themselves. Yeah, Major. Absolutely. These guys are going to wreck themselves. um, by the time they're 30. By the time they're 30, some of these guys are, I don't even know what the influence is to want to start doing that to your body. But this is some of what we get in the chat when people are talking about you're not making gains and stuff. People are so infatuated with gains that they're willing to go down what's actually going to detract. And we have Harrisburg in our chats telling us all the time about these usages and the dangers of them. And we see the long-term effects when you have to have surgery and stuff like that. Yep. Look great. Will be dead before 40. Yep. Yeah, I know you're a mod on Mr. Burns' channel. Connor is, yes, indeed. Indeed, guys. It's crazy. It's sad to see what they are doing. What they're doing to themselves. And it's needless. If they would just wait until their body fully developed, then they would start to see natural progression. His cheeks remind me of that South African lad who won a lot. It's got to be stripping key fats from his heart. Yeah. And they want to walk around like they're stage ready all the time. So they're trying to walk around shredded, which means you're probably dehydrated on top of it. Just all sorts of bad stuff. Not good stuff at all. Who's the other one who just got in trouble? Clavicular. He's another one. That kid is just crazy. He's on a whole different level though. The stuff that he's doing, it's like, dude, yeah, somebody needs to stop him before he actually gets a whole bunch of other people doing these crazy, dangerous things. Imagine thinking the meaning of life is getting likes on your fitness IG page. I know. But bro, who are you talking? I don't know what that means, Zaza. Clavicular, yep, G hormone, yeah. That kid is out of control. And then did you see he ran over that troll? He physically ran over somebody trolling him with his what's the Tesla truck. He ran over somebody. Crazy. I got intense medication. What would you take to help us? Zaza, what kind of intense medication? What is your medical diagnosis and condition? That was rage. And the crazy part was, as calm as he looked doing it, was just insane. Yeah, off grid. He was like at a fair, like a carnival, and somebody, I guess, who's been trolling him threw some water on him or something like that. And then when they were leaving and he got in his truck, the guy jumped on like the hood of his car and he just gassed it. And then you saw the truck, and the girl in the truck with him, she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. And he was just this calm. And he never batted an eye. It was crazy. And I mean, in this day and age, could it have been a hoax? Absolutely. But I'm like, this is, even so, that's a dangerous rhetoric, that's an okay thing to do. Major epic crash out. And I haven't heard anything else. So I would think if it made it to YouTube, that he would certainly be on his way to being taken into custody. Look at Wes Watson. We've talked about him as well. And some of these guys, I don't know what it is going on with them, but it's just crazy. Zaza, like they said, bipolar, I know it's wrong. It's the absolute wrong medication. I don't feel like I've ever known this stuff, but I don't know why this happened. Nobody knew, like V said. Well, you can exercise on those medications unless your doctor's told you something different. And all we do is we just do our workouts every day. So you're more than welcome to join us. Zaza, we go live every day. Today was 334 days in a row going live. So you're more than welcome to join us. Indeed. Yeah. The clavicular and Wes Watson, when they beat up that guy in the gym. Very sad, literally, because I cannot get any air. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You should certainly talk to your doctor, whoever prescribed you. If you can't breathe because of that medication, then I would make sure you talk to somebody. And if you really can't breathe, call for help. Call for help or go to the hospital. Do not play with having low air, low oxygenation in your blood. That can be fatal quickly. So don't play around with that, Zaza. Didn't know that. I will Google it. Major, absolutely see the doctor. If a regular human can be one level of anger naturally, if you double the mass, are you doubling the anger and testosterone too? Good question. Good question. I think sometimes it's like just in your personality. The same way they say alcohol and money will show your true character. I'm sure being on something like a supplement like that or a performance enhancer like that can change. I've known plenty of people on stuff, and a lot of them were super chill. A lot of them were super cool. Now I wasn't around them 24 hours a day, but I think a lot of that it's just your personality, anyways. Zog, go, yeah, call for I wouldn't be on YouTube. I'd be talking about uh getting to the doctor, calling for help. If you can't breathe and you're not getting air, you definitely need to get that checked out. And especially if it's around your medication, because what you don't want to do is not take the medication and then have like some sort of other issue arise from not taking the medication. You need to get that checked out immediately. Off grid says, yeah, low blood oxygen level is not good. I'm trying to get mine up. Yes, indeed. Are you? Do you have anything else that goes along with yours off grid? Do you have like oxygen that you actually use or anything, or like a CPAP or anything? Nasal cannula? How do you get what up, Zaza? How do we get what? Yes, exactly, Major. Exactly. Go see the doctor. I shouldn't be throwing in Cool Mo D references, but I mean it writes itself. Didn't get approved? What? Ah, sorry to hear that, man. That's crazy. But you're doing the best thing that you can is keeping your lung function going. But that's hard when you need to, yeah, oxygenate the blood for sure. For sure. Have a coffee with two sugars. Yeah, you please see your physician. Please see your physician. Yes, have a coffee on your way to see your physician, but you got to see your physician. The people who absolutely did that, gave you that medication, see your physician. Oh, yeah. Yeah, guys, if you have issues, see the doctor. Don't wait. Don't wait, because a lot of those things are preventable. And a lot of times, by the time we are stubborn enough to keep putting it off, and by the time we actually get around to doing it, it can be absolutely be too late. Yep, absolutely. I agree. I agree. No more, no more on the topic. See your doctor. See that doctor. Carpe diem. That doesn't sound well. That doesn't bode well for me. I've always wondered why anger was my baseline when I drank hard alcohol. That's why I didn't drink today. A predisposition, personality flaws. All of those are things that can be fixed. It's just a matter of starting to do the work on ourselves, Carpe. So understand. Again, like I said earlier, I was the first one to crash out. I drank too much, did a lot of things. Didn't do drugs or anything else like that, recreational or performance. So that wasn't it. But sometimes it was the stage in life that I was at. I was going through things and I was struggling. I was trying to get myself together, find my way in the world, and I wasn't taking care of the me. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's just you're that way and that it's just baked into you. It just means that there's work to do. And you can certainly turn that around. I am living proof that you can turn that around. I do yoga and meditation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Boog, all right, guys, got to go eat dinner, but I'll still be in the chat, just not talking for a while. Enjoy that dinner. Yeah, guys, meditation. And I've talked about this before. When I first started doing meditation, it was when I was teaching martial arts. And so it got me just being more in a state of, okay, let's be a little bit more mindfulness. It's kind of corny, but it's almost like your cosplay, if you will. But once you start adapting that and doing that, then you start to take more stuff in about the culture. And so once I got to meditation, it's cliche as heck, but I put on that new age music. I went into the garage. I stuffed a towel in all the cracks so the room was completely black, and I just laid flat on my back. I laid in the cadaver pose. I didn't sit. I didn't try to sit because what I didn't want was being upright, like to distract. I didn't want to have to think about, okay, being in this position and staying upright and not slouching and all that. I just wanted to go straight to my mind. And once I did that, it opened up a lot for me, opened up a whole lot. So that was where it started for sure. And it's helped. It's helped. Billy says, Carpe diem, we're all descended from heroes in battlefields, and we're the ones who made it off the battlefield. Carpe diem, you must put a leash on the beast. Yep. Only let him go when someone is in danger. Billy, I love that analogy. And on the other channel, I have one that's called Train That Dog. And it talks to that very thing is, sometimes you don't want to slay your dragons, tame your dragons so they can serve you when you need them. So when you need to stand up for yourself, when you need to put a border and not be thin skinned, but have a thick border, that way you have that there. You don't want to just forsake all of those tools that allow you to protect yourself. Those are things that are naturally in us. We should innately want to protect ourselves. So because you have that doesn't mean that you're a bad person, but to Billy's point, train the dog to know when to attack. Train the dog to know when to step in front of you. Train it to know when to lay down. Train it to know when to heel, when to sit. Okay, you have that control. You have that ability. Billy, fantastic. Thank you for that input. Carpe, absolutely. Connor, thick borders, absolutely. Marcus says we all got to give ourselves some credit. Remember who we are. We're survivors. Fighting and surviving is in our blood. Absolutely. And Billy gave a great point. We are descendants of people who fought wars. So if we can pass things on in particular facets, well, maybe we're passing on some things like that as well that have us in a particular state. Now, we are warriors, but there's no war to fight, but we still have this energy. So you got to just train that down. So I tell people all the time, I got another video over there that's I tell people I'm the peaceful warrior. You can embrace my peace or you get to meet the warrior. It's your choice. And we see it here with the chat. We've built this up off of so many people who are willing to embrace each other's peace and not try to drag the warrior out just to do that. So always have some fighting spirit, guys. Always have some fighting spirit. It's going to come in a lot of different ways and a lot of different places where you're going to need it. But I've used it in a lot of areas where you just had to draw a hard line in the sand and just know that what you're doing is on the side of the right for you. It may not be righteous in the greatest sense of the word, but it is still right for you. And sometimes that's what you got to do. As long as you're not hurting yourself or other people, just keep that in mind. But Marcus, great point as well. Chilling, yes, thick borders, guys. Put up thick borders. It doesn't mean that you are putting up a wall and blocking everybody out. It's just telling people from a distance, hey, don't do that. Please don't play around like that. And by the time they get to you, they've been warned enough times that your actions to dismiss them are very justified because they've walked through this whole border of you telling them. You set them up for stages. 85 likes. Bop, bop. Impact, an Aussie movie called We Were Warriors about the Maori. You said it. Ooh, I like that. BBL, mind, body, and soul. Absolutely. BBL, have you been here the whole time? You've just been chilling out? I'm guessing I'm always surprised when somebody pops back up and when we see somebody's gone podcast mode. But that's kind of what this is. You guys don't have to be looking at me. It's just beautiful that we get to share this sort of time and be able to do this stuff. An Aussie movie. I will check that out. Billy, did you ever watch the TV show? What was it? Oh, what was it? The women, Wentworth. Did you ever watch Wentworth? Marcus, did you ever watch Wentworth? That was another show I watched. Wentworth, no sir. It was that It was the show off of it was out of Australia, but it was based off the women's prison. Interesting show. Interesting show to say the least. Thor, what's going on? We appreciate you being here. Yeah, that was like one of the shows. It was around the same time that I was watching Shameless, the UK version. There was some, like I said, like I love stuff from other areas of the world. Soft Kawaii, what's going on? Hello, hello. Yeah, it's kind of just like a soap opera of sorts. Who controlled the prison that what decade? I'm not sure what that means, Billy. I don't play Fortnite, Soft Kawaii. Who controlled the prison? It was a Canadian actress. So they called her, like in the thing, they called her the Freak. She was just like this really sadistic warden. And the decade, this was probably from the last like 15 years. All the trolls left. Ooh, I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be any trolls around. I make lives about Fortnite. Okay, well, Soft Kawaii, if you hit the subscribe and join our community, I will definitely support your channel as well. Definitely support your channel as well. Off grid, isn't it nice when it just gets like nice and quiet? When it gets nice and quiet and you don't have people coming in saying wild things. Soft, okay, we're gonna sub you back. Please leave me a comment on any video on this channel besides this live. That way I can find you afterwards. Just say a nice hello or something like that, and I'll definitely check you out and give you some reciprocal support. We love to have that. We're growing our community. You can get up, do the workouts with us, all that stuff. Off grid, when you go live, do you deal with any trolls? Majors has subbed to Soft Kawaii. Fantastic. Yeah, are you dealing with any trolls? Marcus, do you deal with any trolls? Trolls had to go to bed for a horse riding class in the morning or badminton. Yes. Dinner's almost done. 15 more minutes. Cops are on the way. It is definitely smelling illegal in here. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I want to know who else deals with trolls in their lives. I'm sure everybody does, but how do you guys deal with it? Soft Kawaii says, I used to watch trolls. Okay. And I'm always curious, like, what kind of trolling people get. I know Mr. Burns, he was getting some really nasty stuff, some really ugly accusations and implications. And that's just not a cool place to be. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. Thor Rider, you don't know? That's all right. That's okay. It does get ugly, man. It absolutely does. Tristan Kennerson, what's going on? How are you doing? Feel free to hit that subscribe, hit the like. We appreciate you being here. Soft Kawaii, you're 28. Okay, right on. How long have you been doing your channel? How long have you been doing your stuff? Yeah, Tristan, welcome to the chat, guys. I'm so a dirt bike now. Okay. When I'm able to go live, I think I'm just going to let most of the trolls do their thing unless they cross lines. That's the problem, is like they almost will let you get to that point where then they just start doing that. Scree says on IG, I just blocked anyone that was inappropriate. I don't get much trolling here. Yeah. It's a shame because you want to be able to, you know, give people the benefit of doubts, but at some point you just have to protect yourself first, and that comes with absolutely block them as they pop up. And the people who would call that sensitive are the people who don't have to go through it. And so you know, it's not about concerning ourselves with what their thoughts are. You got to do right for yourself. Carpe, you handle trolls well. You are artful with your dismissals of their ignorance. Don't change a thing. Thick borders in your satire and quick wit works well. Appreciate that. Off Grid says, what kind of channel do you have, Connor? Connor, also be using auto moderation as well. Keywords. You know what? I've used them and they still pop up. That's the crazy part. People that we've blocked and hidden have still popped up. So there's some things going on with YouTube at times, but not mad at it. But it's just one of those things to be very mindful of, that it pops back up sometimes. Single them out from the group. Step one, because while in the group, the trolls feel secure. So step one, to prevent contage, yep, to the good students. So it's outsourcing the problem to the principal. There you go. It's like you separate the hogs when they got the fever. Separate the hogs from the good ones so they don't spread to everybody. 619 is in the house. Ever watch Daddy's Home? Who was in that? Real folks do not want it. Absolutely. What? Yeah, who was in Daddy's Home? I don't think I know about that one. Jay is in the house. What's going up? What's going on? Carp, we spank him and send him to the corner. Absolutely. I'm not seeing much on this side of the fence. Hats off to the mods. We have stayed busy, and we for some time now with Major have really hammered into the fabric of what we want to do is have like this to be like a very troll free zone, keeping it PG. We want anybody to be able to be here. All right. Do you know Transformers? I do know about Transformers. Heather, I always ask people what their favorite Bieber song is in their lives, but I don't mean to be trolling. I just love the Biebs. Hope you're doing well. No, we're doing fantastic, Heather, and that is not trolling at all. You've always had great energy. We love to have you here. So thank you for being here. I don't know who that is, Enrique. Off grid is a little bit of everything, honestly. Fitness, motivation, life lessons, and just staying real through the hard days. I like that. I like that. Good stuff. It's good stuff. Guys, please make sure you're supporting each other's channels as well. I like that we've come here, but please make sure you guys find in each other's channels. If I need to, I can just I can make like a community post and just put a whole bunch of people's links in so you can check them out. All right. Anytime, chilling. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing with us. Ask if I speak Spanish. Oh, you are speaking. Yes. Enrique, mi español es muy mal, muy poquito, lo siento. Yeah. I didn't even read that for what it was. I didn't even read that for what it was. Thank you, Major. That was an easy translation, and I was just past it already. Connor, we will see you over at the site, guarantee. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. It was right there. It was a layup. I can't believe I didn't even bother to like sound it out. What did we say earlier? Reading is fundamental. I didn't even sound it out. Oh, goodness. That's when you know we're getting good. Guys, we got 86. All right. I've used a lot of auto mods on different platforms, had a lot of success. Nice. I'm eager to see what YouTube has to offer. I'll tweak every setting. Indeed. Get that in. You can make a post of the different channels. Yep. Well, let me push the person's name to see if they have a channel. I will definitely do that. Connor, yes. That we've had good success with a lot of this stuff, and I'm liking a lot of the tools that are there. It's really just a matter of getting, once you get monetized, and just keep it rolling. It's very cool, but it's a lot. It is definitely it's a work in progress, that's for sure. Build it as you fly. All right, soft kawaii. Well, hello, Ender. Appreciate you being here. And we got your sub, we got your like. Definitely just make sure you leave a video. We'd love to be able to check you out. Connor, loving the challenges. Yeah, you got to have something like that gives us a purpose, a focus, and then you can have like completion and you move on to the next one. Absolutely. Have to talk to the viewers. I think that's what's really given our channel a lot of good motion, is being able to interact. Jay says, respectfully, I think trolls would probably hit the dislike button, but would still hate watch, which absolutely crazy. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, the thing about it is, Jay, is thumbs up or thumbs down. YouTube doesn't take that as good or bad. It's just engagement. They just created a button just for people who are going to be unhappy, but it still builds the channel. And I don't think that's what trolls understand, is every time they leave a comment, every time they come back and leave a comment, all of that stuff, the longer that they're watching, waiting to leave a comment, it's just another brick in our castle. It's just another brick. I would love to be able to see how much the channel has grown based off of troll energy alone. That would be fantastic. Yeah, it would be fantastic. Any engagement is positive tractions. Absolutely. Who are my favorite Transformers? Oh, Optimus Prime. Might be longest live spider. BBL's like, get this guy off of the screen. I'm, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Chillin ran all the stats the other night. Nice. I love that they send analytics. I love all that stuff. BBL, we'll get out of here shortly. I won't hold you guys. We've had an amazing time being able to sit and chat. Had an amazing time. Yeah, I don't have like a deep knowledge of Transformers, and I never saw any of the movies. I only know it from like the cartoon. That is awesome. Yeah, staying on top of your channel and understanding how it works is definitely important. There was a lot of things I was not prepared for when it came up, and I was just like, "Oh, this is a learning curve. This is a learning curve. This is a learning curve." But you get it under control, and you just maintain and do the best that you can for it. It's called Ender Gaming. I don't know what Ender Gaming is. What is Ender Gaming? Oh no, I had to go edit my next video for a minute. What video? What video are you editing, BBL? Watch Transformers Rise of the Beast. I appreciate that, but I can tell you now I'm not going to. I'm not hooked into movies like that. I didn't watch any of the Fast and Furious. I barely watched any of the superhero films. It's just not I'm just not locked into stuff like that. It won't hold my interest. I've heard that those films are good. I'm glad people like them, but yeah, that's not my area to watch. Give me something else. What else would you recommend to watch? Soft Kawaii. What else would you recommend? Because I don't want to be like a movie snob. I don't want to be a movie snob, but I just know I wouldn't watch that. The last two movies I've been to in the theater were The Wickeds. Trying to get a meme video of the biggest memes of 2025. Where are you going to post that? Where are you going to post that? Are you just working on burner channels and we don't know what your real channel is? I feel like that's what we got going on. BBL's just giving us like burner channels, burner pages. Give us some info, BBL. Give us some insight. Spider is a reader, possibly more into documentaries. Yes, at least his vernacular demonstrates that. Yeah, I love documentaries. I love things, biographies, things based off of things that actually happen. I feel like I'm going to study it more, read it more. Even if it's a movie, something like a Goodfellas, where it's based off of real events, at least then afterwards, I can go do some research and see what those people were actually like. And I don't know. I just like that. I'm more about that stuff. I knew it. I knew it, BBL. I knew it. What were some of the things? What were some of the things that were hard to learn about your channel to make it grow? Just like how consistent you have to be with it. Like it's like anything. If you want something to really, if you want to get better at something like a skill or like anything, like we have farmers here, like you have to stay on top of it. It's growing something. So just the way you would grow like plants or a tree or your muscles or anything else, you really have to stay consistent with it. My channel is old. Uh-oh. You hear that? Squeezing cheeks. Somebody's not squeezing cheeks, guys. My channel is old. It goes back to like 2011, but I wasn't doing those sort of things. I wasn't being consistent. So once I really locked in over the last year and a half, then that's when the growth started. So you really got to be on it. Yeah, Sports Jazz, we are just doing the no sweat live chat. No sweat because it's easy to talk with you guys, and no sweat because it is not a workout. Another Prime Video is free called Transformers. Okay. Yes, Major, please add to that. Absolutely. Jay says Vince is so hilarious. I don't think he knows it though. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. BBL, it's like a timeline video of every month. Okay, well, what was the biggest? Well, we're never going to see it because you're not going to give us, you're just giving us these burner accounts. All right, Charles, what's going on? Love having you here. We appreciate you being here. Off grid, yeah, that's a tough one. You guys just got to stay at it if you really like to really grow the channel. Stay consistent, and we saw that with Mr. Burns, guys. There was a point where Mr. Burns, his channel was on fire for like this for a week. He was having like for us at the time, he was getting like 100 likes and 100 people were watching at once. Like we were just like, what is going on? And then he got this job where he had to be off for a few days and it never recovered. YouTube is really actively tracking how active you are. So you really got to be after it. And I've heard other content creators with much more popular channels say the same thing. I just wanted to add that knowing your content is important, knowing what your goals are before the camera turns on. That is a great point. Major's absolutely right. Yeah, we do need to know, and the beauty of it for this channel is we have the freedom just to know, like, we can mix it up as far as the exercise, but it's not groundbreaking. I'm not trying to reinvent the push-up or the jumping jack or anything else. We can just scramble the order, but we're all still here for the same thing, which is to get a little bit of exercise, move the body. So that's been a lot easier than trying to come up with things like reaction videos and doing all those other things that I do on the other channel and the things that I'll occasionally do here for the members. So great point, Major. Some days I feel like I have undiagnosed ADHD. Connor, that wouldn't be surprising. I'm sure that there's a lot of things that are going undiagnosed, untreated, and unchecked in this country. But hey, as long as you are positive and productive, not hurting other people, you know, you're doing your thing. Watch the analytics and leverage each analytic. Does anyone in here use SEO tags? What are SEO tags? I'm learning now. Getting pulled over by the popo. Bye, I'm driving away. Okay. Be careful. Be careful. What? Jen Lone Wolf in the house. What's going on? Positive energy like this is needed between this channel, Mr. Burns. We can fix mental health and physical health issues. We need more of this. I appreciate that. That is super kind of you to say. I just try to do my best, and I've been the benefactor of so many people that have helped me when I was struggling, and it helped me out of some really tough spots. So the least that we can do, I think that's legacy, is that you pass it on. Pass it on to the next person. Scree, give him Jen the wave. Billy says, let's go. I'm just going to sit. We're going to sit soft out for the day. There we go. Billy says, chillin'. We all have something undiagnosed. Yeah, use it like a feature instead of a bug. Yeah, absolutely. Use it as a superpower. When you find your thing you like to do, and you'll never work again. Yep. Connor says they're within the edit parts of your videos. They used to require you to do them after an upload, but a week ago you can add them in before you post now. Okay. BBL software just pull over if that's happening. Yeah. Now they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna figure it out on their own. BBL. We're not gonna do that. Major, I'm telling you, whoever it is, it's Jordan Pippen. Somebody's getting dunked on. Somebody's getting dunked on. SEO tags tell YouTube what your video relates to, especially if your title or words could mean multiple things. I'll have to look into that. It might be something I'm using and just don't know. Jennifer says, hi, Dalen. Are you two familiar? Are you guys? That's fantastic. Kevin P. Thornton, so nice we say it twice. How are you doing? I'll send screenshots. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Hey, guys, we all learn from each other. We all learn from each other. That is the tribe. That is the potluck of all of this, is that you bring something, you take something. Did y'all see Mom from Home Alone died? Is that Catherine O'Hara or something like that? Because is that the same woman that was on the newer show with Eugene Levy? So where are the SEO tags at? I've never seen that. Jay, iron does sharpen iron. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. Yeah, what was that show with Eugene Levy? Chilling and off grid. Yeah, if you guys are on Instagram, for sure. And if you need to, send me a message and I can send you guys each other's stuff. Yes, there we go. Schitt's Creek. Thank you so much. Yes, BBL. That was her. Yep, she did pass. Absolutely. And you know who else passed today was Lamont from what show am I thinking? With Red Fox. You big dummy. Yeah, Lamont passed as well. Sanford and Son. There we go. I'm glitching today. Sanford and Son. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Lamont passed as well. Yeah. Just joined Instagram resent, still learning how it works. Okay. You know what? What I can do is send you guys each other's information. I can send you guys each other's information for sure. If you guys can't connect here, can definitely do that. No problem. That's what we want. We want to make good connections and be able to grow our channels, because I don't do well if everybody else around me isn't doing well. Great to see you in a totally different mode. This is just the No Sweat Live chat. We are just chilling. We got our workout in this morning, and we're just going to be able to kind of do a little bit of resting. Connor, you found? Okay, cool. We're just going to be able to, sit and chill, guys. We've been at it for 3 hours. 3 hours, which is crazy. So I don't want to hold you guys. Jay on the ball, you're up at 4 a.m. doing push-ups. You mad, Scone. No wonder you're tired. Is that what Jay said? Up at 4 a.m. doing push-ups? Mine is off-grid gym on all social apps. I like that you do that. I like that you do that. Branding is important, guys. Branding is important. Don't be off-grid gym one place and then Cat Daddy 6785 in another place. Be the same person if you are trying to build a brand, for sure. For sure, guys. Yeah, we're going to get up out of here. I don't want to keep you guys. I do want to try this, though. Let me see. Can I? Uh-oh. Are you seeing that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got some colors going on. Okay. Looking like a whole, interesting. Yes, Cat Daddy. Absolutely. Yes, Cat Daddy. Cat Daddy. Absolutely. We're going to be back at it 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. Tomorrow is going to be a quickie. We're going to be at it at 4:30. So let's get to it. We'll get through it, and then we're going to just keep it pushing throughout the day. Blue is the best color. I didn't even realize you guys could see it, so I just kind of went back to the white. Impact, you're up at 4:30 doing a workout. It's normal to be tired. I often see you working out before bed, and I wake up. Yes, we're always there, Billy. Wait, what's the song? Always something there to remind me. Bum, 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 Billy. Always something there to remind me. We do push-ups and squats. Better squeeze those cheeks because Billy's watching us. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of me. Who let me do that? All right, group chat is made. Fantastic. What the fitness, Dionne Warwick. Oh, that's not Dionne Warwick, is it? Kevin P. Oh, my goodness. Guys, we're going to get up out of here. We are vibing. Gret, what's going on? All right. Naked Eyes. There we go. There we go. Here we go. I didn't see what Scree said. Oh, good to see you, Jen Lone Wolf. I keep missing NJB. Oh, you guys were familiar from Mr. Burns. There we go. Originally done. Got it. Got it. You gave us the original podcast mode and the keyboard, bro. Podcast mode in the keyboard, bruv. Podcast mode in the keyboard, bruv. Podcast mode in the keyboard, bruv. Boom, 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 boom. Wicka, wicka, podcast mode in the keyboard, bruv. Podcast mode in the keyboard, bruv. Podcast mode in the keyboard, bruv. All right, Bill, at first night, I thought you worked out 10 hours in a row. Thanks, dude. See you, gang. All right, guys. We are gonna get up out of here because if it keeps going, I'm just gonna keep going. And nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. We will be back 4:30 Mountain Standard Time in the morning, guys. It's gonna be a quickie, so please be there. Be there on time so we can get through it, get to it, and it be about our day. So, guys, in the meantime, I hope this finds everybody in your place, pursuit or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. But please keep in mind that your health and fitness are not the same. But if you work hard, you can really have that balance, have that harmony, that happiness, and share that with the people around you. So, like we like to say, HWPO, that means hard work pays off. And this is it's not just me. It's not he, it's not she. It is we, because you put the you in unity, and we all put that unity in the worldwide community. And this is the Impact Athletics Association. Guys, please give it up for the mods. You saw what they're having to go through tonight. Fantastic job. Thank you so much. Guys, give it up to the members. Thank you so much. Give it up to the subscribers. Let's show those new viewers why this is the place to be. And let's hope those trolls get it together for themselves. But guys, I appreciate letting me spend some time with you. And this is why I call this the best job in the world. So we're going to be back at it, but we'll see you guys very soon. Major, thank you so much. BBL, Chillin, Canyon, Barbara, Billy, Scree, Jennifer. Whoo, it's just been a full cast. Vincent, what's going on? And we're going to get up out of here, guys. But much love to you all. Shout out to Boogie and Eldest as well. Tomorrow, guys. First thing, we will be back at it. And spend some time with yourselves, spend some time with your loved ones. And again, I appreciate you letting me spend time with you. Much love. Do, 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 do.